What is up, guys? Sabodini here, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2. Yes, we're back in Capcom's brand new open world RPG. Can you believe it? Like 12 years have passed since the original, and Capcom went back and made us a lovely little sequel. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this one, which I love, just like the original. Like, people are still finding stuff out to this day, you know? So it's kind of cool. Now, it has had a very, very rocky launch, unfortunately. It seems like PC ports are just getting worse and worse optimized as the day goes on. It's almost like there's too many different varieties of stuff. Who knew? Who knew? Too many graphics cards, too many CPUs, too many different things to optimize for. It's fucking difficult. This is using the RE engine, which is very nice, but I think it may be one of the first true open world games with the RE engine, and it's showing its ass a little bit, you know, where maybe it's not quite, they've not quite figured out the true optimization. Maybe there's too many NPCs. Who knows? Who knows? But on console, it's been pretty decent, even if it is uncapped and, you know, it's a little all over the place. It's a little more stable at around that 30 frames a second. So I've been enjoying my time with it. It has moments where it looks absolutely gorgeous in that RE engine, and other times that it kind of looks a little too close to the original. But yes, very, very nice, very nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, today I thought we could switch up our class, our vocation, maybe the thief. We've been rocking the mystic spear hand. I was like, okay, look, if you want to start getting to these high levels, you want to start messing around with your other vocations so that you can actually get a little vibe for everything, and you're leveling up will be much better. Yeah, so crazy stuff happening today. We're having that little eclipse, so half the world's going half mad with it, and the other half are like, whatever. So we'll see how that goes. We'll also tomorrow have the new Star Wars Outlaws trailer. That's the new open world Star Wars game from the Ubisoft massive guys who made the recent Avatar game and the Division. I'm really looking forward to that one. It's giving me kind of Uncharted vibes, and it's set during, like, I think episode 3 and 4 or something like that, where you've got like Jabba the Hutt in there and kind of a Han Solo vibe to it. And then a lot more stuff is kind of leaking out as we go on for the upcoming E3. Apparently we're going to get 2 Nintendo Directs because they're slowly kind of getting all their ducks in order for a Switch 2 announcement. And apparently PlayStation want to bring back the PlayStation experience in some sense, you know, even if it's just another showcase in December. But we'll see. Yeah, they'll probably do something now and then something close to September where they'll get ready for the PS5 Pro. I don't expect any big heavy hitters to launch with the PS5 Pro, but I know we'll have a new Astrobot big game. Until Dawn we'll have a remake, and we'll have the Silent Hill 2 remake as well. So that's nothing too shabby about that either for the rest of the year. Obviously coming up we have like Stellar Blade, Star Wars Outlaws. Shout out the Erdtree. I knew it. Every time I go to stream, man, I get a little sneeze out there. I wonder if it's like a nervous tick or something. Alright. Excuse me. It's always just one. Alright, so the last thing we were doing here, we were working with Brant here. He works for the Queen. The Queen's an evil bitch. We need to dethrone her, but first we have to do things very diplomatic, where we're actually going to try and, you know, get some evidence on the bitch. So he is allowing us to sneak in there, realize that the sovereign, or, you know, like a king in waiting, is obviously not the Arisen. We are the true Arisen. So Queen Disa, search for evidence on Disa's misdeeds. I believe he's going to allow us to sneak in after dark. Is to slip into the palace through the rear gate between the hours of midnight and dawn, and search the Queen Regent's office for incriminating evidence. Cool. All right. We can sit here and change the time. Alright. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a nice weekend. Cool. We'll be playing some of this. We're very close to the end of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's become a little bit of a slog at the end there, but still extremely impressive. So I'm secretly hoping that we can put that baby to bed. And then we'll obviously have Rise of the Rohan as well. So yeah, busy. Lots of indie games coming out as well. Alright. Let's see. So does she help me? I don't think so. I need to find my
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales
storage,
here.
and we'll get our royal
crime committed
robes.
here will see one confined to jail.
Yeah.
As I understand it,
See.
the pay
I don't know why they
of
put
is
two
miserable
fucking bars
for all
beside
their
each other
toil.
here. Two taverns, but
Right,
one is
might
actually
avail us.
a pub and the other is actually an inn, but they're both called inns, and it's just like, smack me in the teeth, why don't you?
Good evening, sir.
Okay,
I
organized
trust you
storage,
fared
withdraw.
all right.
Let's look for these clothes. Royal, here, quarterly tunic. That should keep, thief skaters, quarterly breeches. Alright, that should keep
On the
them
roads,
office.
despite
We'll
the
see.
hour. Much obliged.
I'd like to go to the new area as well, but when we change over to the thief, we're going to have a small hard time at the start, just because you're kind of getting used to everything. I know it doesn't look much different, but it does. It's unequipped our weapons, so we don't cause no trouble. Very nice. We still got the masquerade mask on. Our Shaggy and Scooby-Doo are doing very well.
What does
Okay,
this say?
so let's go up here and see, can we do this? So, Queens, you know me and sneaking, I don't do very well. Let's see where exactly does it want me to go. Where the hell is it? It's up here somewhere. I don't know why they do this. Cursor jump. Return to world map. It's up here, right? There you go. So just once we get into the castle. Okay. I like that your pawns don't follow you in, because you and I know that I fuck things up well and truly good enough without having AI bumping in and causing everything to get fucked up. Hey Dutch, how's it going, dude? Early in there. How's it going? Must be like wicked early for you. How is Korea treating you?
The predicament.
Ah, fuck.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Oh yes.
I'd say we
They're a
collect
chatty
as much
bunch.
as we can carry.
I tend to turn them off half the time. Well, it depends. Some of the pawns
Do you know
are
how
fine.
long you'll...
You
Oh,
are the
jeez.
Arisen, yes?
Yes.
Captain
Please don't
gave me your
interfere with me,
description.
quest.
Follow me.
Okay, she's gonna help me. Come. Right. Thanks, Mrs. Sonia. So, no doubt this is going to lead to the Queen catching us in some capacity, but we'll see. She's also in bed with someone named Lord Thaddeus. I'm thinking he'll be of the next area, the Lord of some town or city. We don't know for sure yet. There is a couple of big biomes in that. It's pretty well done. I'd say it's yeah, I'd say it's a good bit bigger than the first game for sure. A lot of cool things to find and secrets and bosses and that. I like it a lot. It's one of those games you can put 20 hours into, you can put 120 hours
Best
into.
you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part.
Yeah, okay.
Pray,
Just-
be cautious.
Is this the right place? The guardhouse. Alright. See how we get on here, man. I suck at this kind of stuff. Marchers. Oh, it looks like it might be better for wearing guard outfit rather than quarterly outfit. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to use both though. See how we get on. Is this the right place? Hope so. Queens seems to be. The minimap is not gonna help me much. What does it say anyway? I'm here. I don't think that's the right place. That's the blacked out areas there. You can't go in there. Search evidence in these. Yeah, this is me. Misdeeds. Yeah, let's try going upstairs maybe. Oh man, we are so getting caught. There's the autosave. You know what that means? You know what that means? At 1:44 AM. Damn. Damn, dude. Alright, so far so good. Why do I feel like this is like a giant setup? I'm enjoying life here. Nice, nice. Good people, I hope. Castle offices. Here we go. Let's try and get in and get out. Torn letter. Okay. Oh, immediately loads of cutscene. You know what that means.
Who's there?
Oh shit, Sven, look who it is! So Sven we have dealt with before. He seemed like a simple beggar boy on the street who refused to pay for something at a shop and almost got his hands chopped off. But we helped him because, you know, why not? Lo and behold, he's the fucking son, I think, of the Queen. Little old Svenny boy, little fucking Tom Holland, huh?
Pray, keep your voice low.
Now he owes us a favour.
If someone was summoned to come check on me.
He might let us go. Lots of eating and drinking. Nice, nice. Getting used to Korean life. Yeah, pretty chill. Oh, that's great. That's great. Hell yes. Lots and super cheap. Hey, there we go. So that you're living it up. Nice.
Could it be that you have come to bring Mother
I
schemes
wish you
to
the
life?
best, though. And look after yourself.
Aye, Disa is my mother.
Definitely one for
Pray
the
forgive me
bucket
for not
list.
telling you sooner.
Oh, we figured that out during the masquerade ball, Sven. I'm sorry.
It was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth,
I still think it's
none
weird that he
would
wouldn't
wish
just
to involve themselves
bring
with
some
me.
of his own gold. I actually think his mother is keeping him under lock and key and including not actually giving him any money to just survive.
But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
Maybe he hates his mom and she wants her to see her dethroned. I'm assuming if he didn't help him, he
You
would tell
mean
to
to
fuck
say that you are the true Arisen?
Oh no, we
The
told him the
sovereign
entire
currently
story.
residing in the palace is a pretender.
Oh, dude, I would not. Come on, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. No matter how much we can trust Sven, he could be an evil shit.
Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Oh, maybe a little bit.
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his
Oh,
chambers.
fuck. Joel, this is probably the guard, leader of the guard.
Me? No, sir.
Steve. I don't know any of these guys, but the fact that they're named might be important. Went on some dates, so hopefully something more interesting happens soon. Nice, dude. Nice. Why not?
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to
I'm not
our
sure
voice.
how Korean girls are. Are they quite formal? Are they just up for a laugh? Like, I find a lot of Chinese girls are quite more formal, where they're like, they want to do, you'd nearly meet the parents before you'd meet them kind of thing, you know?
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace
Talking to
at
some
once.
Korean girls, talked to some girls from Finland, Thailand. Oh, wow, yeah, Jesus, Kyrgyzstan as well. Holy crap. That's cool. You were saying that it's a bit of a melting pot. That's
This room
fucking cool.
turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know.
Well, we got that torn letter.
I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels.
Okay.
Use that opportunity to make
Somebody
good your
forgot
escape.
to properly do away with their hidden letters. Out the window? Cool. Zwink. Well, that was a bit simpler. There you go. I'm weird. I like, if it's going to be stealth, at least like make some of it story based. So, yeah, there's fail state, but not to the point of like this game's kind of cool. Like, we accidentally walked in on stuff and I got sent to jail, but because of the autosave, like, it kind of moves you away from abusing, say, like save scumming and that. And I'm cool with that. I'm fine. Alright, anything else? Just report back to Captain Brand. Alright, I wanted to kind of read the torn letter. Nice, the window did open. That's pretty cool. Whee! And then you slide down the roof. Okay, okay, that was very slick. Very slick indeed. Okay, now we still have to get out of here because I was walking around willy-nilly and I got caught. So, yeah, just like in an Oblivion. See, that guy would come running after you. Oh, see this guy right here. You gotta be careful. And the way this engine works, oh bollocks, is they have a nasty habit of spawning things in on top of you. I don't think the RE engine is quite optimized for open world, so I'm hoping they'll rethink that. There was talks of doing Resident Evil 9 as an open world game, or a semi-open world. I would much prefer them to go that route. I think in terms of openness, I think Resident Evil 4 Remake really nailed it. I think that's a fantastic remake. As usual, people will probably still prefer the original. That's just how it goes. You're never ever going to please everybody. Let's see. Skullduggery. Ring bearing temporarily boost the defense of a pawn after the wearer helps them up. That's not bad. Give that to Scooby-Doo. Alright. That was okay. Let's go back to Brandt. Well, I didn't even read this. Probably in quest items. Actually, that's what's wrong. I couldn't find it anywhere. It must be just hidden away so you don't accidentally get rid of it. Oh, whatever. Yeah, enjoy yourself, dude. That sounds awesome. Hell yes. I know a few people over in Singapore and that, and they're having a lot of fun there as well. That one's like its own little country unto itself.
Here you found evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. Shall we report this?
Rudolph is dressed like a medieval pimp, dude. He's in
If
a
you be
Randolph.
so kind as to follow me,
Hello,
I shall
dude.
take you to the one you seek.
And the voice. Sunbloom. What is going on? Who's picking up that stuff?
Lead on.
These feckers fill my pockets when I don't even know. Pawns are fun. Like, although they're just AI helpers, they actually play a huge part in the story and the lore of the first game and this one as well. Think of it as like cycles and death and rebirth and other parallel universe. What are you taking me? He thinks he's doing me a favor by.
None the worse for wear.
All right, I have my torn letter. Can we even trust Brandt?
We ought to
We have
tend to,
this.
if we are
Well,
to
we'll
strengthen
see.
your Majesty's claim.
Nice.
As
Hey,
a
Judge,
true
thank you for
resident.
coming in, having a chat, dude. Appreciate it. Sleep well, man. All the best. All the best. Experience living abroad up in the Western Day. Good. Alright, yeah, okay, cool. Tell me of the Queen Regent.
How fared
It'd be
your
nice to
mission?
finish off these quests.
Was there
They
aught suspicious
feel
to
very
be
much
found in
like
the Queen
you
Regent's
like
office?
fire for him, but they feel very much like the first batch of quests, you know. Take your tone letter. Toward the shreds, you can just make out the crest of BATTAHL and the name Disa. Yeah, so we're pretty close to BATTAHL, which is great.
This scrap.
So we'll be heading that way.
It was part of a letter.
I'm going to switch up my
And from
vocation.
BATTAHL, no less.
Put all my stuff away. We're going to try the thief. Now, I played the thief in the first game. It was wonderful. There's this move called the Skull Splitter. It's the most amazing thing ever. Basically turns you into a flying human buzzsaw where you spin head over heels hundreds of times, and each time you attack, it can do amazing damage, especially on weak points. It was a one and done kind of move. Now later on there is a new vocation, kind of spoilers if you don't want to hear about this, but it's a new vocation called the Wayfarer, and what this does is allows you to have multiple vocations going at the same time, but you are limited to the attacks you can have. That's one thing I think the people like who have finished the game or kind of played the first one, looking back, they're like, okay, I kind of wish that we didn't have just 4 abilities, and I do feel the same, but having them all on lovely shortcuts has been amazing. So that's kind of the trade-off. Now, what they could have done is had a secondary level of skills, where say like, you know, you hold L1 and then the corresponding button that you want to do the move. What if you were to hold, like, say, L2 or something? But I know some of them are for block and some of them are for other things as well. But you know what I mean? Like, what if there was another button and you would have another set of 4 or something? I know that's tough on console to do, but there's always a way. As soon as you stop thinking there's a way, then you've run out of ideas.
This alone can prove little.
People always
but it
say
is clear
consoles,
that Disa's
because of their
schemes
limited
run deep.
controller options, you can hold back stuff, and it's just not the case. You know, we have multiple MMOs on here, and you know, it's nonsense. Your only limitation is your own imagination.
Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son.
So I'm glad we helped spend. So I'm thinking if you didn't help spend there, you're like, hell no, you're not getting my money. But in my experience in RPGs, although it sucks, it might be all the money you have.
Disa is the doting mother
does
before
tend
the
to help
Regent
out.
King.
It's best just to take that hit at the start, and it might come
If
back.
Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus,
Now
we
he's
may be able
Regent
to
King.
gain even more useful information.
It's true, but you don't think BATTAHL will come in handy?
You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer,
I know.
I bid you, take this.
He doesn't want to get caught. I get it. He's been great to us. Alright, we got a Wake Stone, 6500 G, 4 packs.
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
Nice. Completed Disa's
Bezos.
plot.
Now there's a name to remember.
Yes. It's really, that's a lot of money. The ornate box, that's just the next one. Okay, so where do we go next?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim.
That would
As
be
you
all.
do not forget that we work to serve the city.
Okay. I don't want to do the ornate box. Game of Wits, we didn't finish. We still have to mess with the Sphinx as well. Some of that I couldn't do. We could go to BATTAHL. Shadows Arisen. Keep an eye out in the bag. I think we won't get too far now before they'll set up the next quest, so I'll just leave that there for now. Yeah, we'll go change our vocation, but I guarantee you someone's gonna bump into us and be like, "Hey, have I got news for you?" Excuse me. Gonna stand in the way of the fucking door. I'm gonna push you out of the way. Sorry, it happened. All right.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack. Don't you worry.
What are you talking about? Oh, it's probably something from the Minotaur. Every now and then a monster will actually attack. Oh yeah, she's trying to get it, but she can't. I'll get it. Look, Minotaur her. They'll attack the city. Of course, the Dragon's Plague as well. You have to be very careful of that. Always check the eyes of your pawns. If they're glowing a suspicious red, then there's going to be trouble. I like they put this stuff in there. How do you check like a Beastron's eyes? It's hard to do. Kitty's eyes. Meow. Okay, let's see. What else can we do here? Just a ladder. Where's the vocation area? Yeah, what is the story about this pursuer guy? He's always trying to come after me. I want to kill him. Let's see. Vocation. Where is it? Such a mess. Is this it in the background? It is. It's like behind this, is it? No. Hold on, it's been a minute since I played this, so my dear old fingers are rusty.
I wonder what's going on in town. Might go and see.
Where is it? Is it here? I usually spend too much time here.
New discoveries await us above.
Any business with the guild, sir?
How am I hurting?
I should be glad to assist you.
Change vocation. Oh yeah, no, shit. Oh, sorry.
Do come again.
I've been having a cheeky bug where it's stealing my items when I change vocation. And I really, really don't want to lose any of these bits. I actually had lost the armor set for a while there.
Good evening,
so
sir.
let's put stuff away first, huh? Lacuna, hello. How's it going, man? How was your weekend? How you doing, sir? Are you laughing from head to toe with all this shite with the eclipse? I know I am. Alright, Shaggy, sorry, dude. You're gonna be a little naked for a second. Naked. Friar's Hood. Okay, let's do that as well. Okay, everything else, it appears he can still wear.
There is one. Good evening, sir.
Like, why are you in the nip? They react to everything instantaneously. It cracks me up. Majestic armor. Cool.
Right on the roads.
Why won't it let me deposit? Oh, there we go. I swear it didn't let me deposit. Fencer's jacket. I already upgraded that a little bit. Okay, put all this stuff away. Can you take it all away here? Oh yeah, increased damage dealt from behind. I wanted to keep that just to see if it is that useful. It could be huge on big beasts like dragons and stuff. Put that away. Anything that's just for a very... Oh yeah, put this away as well. Anything that's just for a certain vocation. I've been finding myself...
Despite the hour.
He's in the nip.
You know where to find.
We're going to change up and become the thief skill. Ironically, the thief skill is so very little got to do with stealing. You still can,
with the guild, sir.
Ooh, it's not even a starter. But I don't know if this game still has it, but the upgraded version of the thief is known as the Strider. And it's one of my favorite moves was the skull splitter in the first game. So we'll see. The reason I'm switching it up is because we've mastered the Mystic Spear Hand, so there's no need to keep going. But we also, depending on which vocation you are, it helps you level up. So you can actually get more. So, and some of the skills, including the augments, which are small kind of stat boosters, can be really, really important depending on what vocation you are. So you can create basically a jack of all trades master build. There's a few that we still have to open up, like the new ones. Fundamentals of Battle. Dodging attacks. Oh, here we go. Press R1 to use Swift Step. Nice. I believe there's also some iframes that the thief has, you know. Follow-up attacks. Yep. Twin Fangs. And then clinging to larger foes. Yeah, I really enjoy the thief a lot. But the Mystic Spear Hand is amazing. Like, it really is, as you can imagine. Alright, you can see that they kind of steal your stuff. So they really leave you naked. Okay. Anything we can buy straight off the bat? Biting Wind. The dash, okay, that's from the first one. That's cool. Been a long ass day, dude. Oh shit, is this like the first day back after midterm as well? I've been looking forward to it. Not gonna lie, I want to see some cool photography. Past that, okay, nice. Do you know all about that kind of stuff, like how that works? And it's not like I'm gonna stop my entire day. Yeah, exactly. Shadow Cloak, what's that? Cool. Neighbors use their blended strongly and then on different hostile time. Okay. Okay. What's Enkindled Blades? I'm guessing like fire, is it? Nice. Yeah, fire seems pretty important. We'll definitely buy that. Alright, equip the Kindle Blades. At the start, we're not going to have much moves to pick from until you get those levels up. Core skills, Scarlet Kisses. Yes. Oh, that's so good. It's very much like that. Okay, and then you have your augments, which are now empty, so you can put the ones you already had. As far as I can tell, people, later on you'll get the Wayfarer, which is like you can have multiple. People were doing like an archer and a thief, which is nice. But you do miss out on some of the skills because they're taken up by like a weapon slot or something. We'll figure it out later.
Pleasure.
Definitely end game stuff.
Wait to see your nimble blade work, master.
I thought she was gonna say my
so
nimble skinny penis over here. Because we are playing as Shaggy, God bless him. It's always well known that
Weary at this hour,
if
sir.
you didn't have Skinny Pete,
must
you'd probably
quite
have
a tale to tell.
Daphne and Velma. Let's see. So I have so much stuff put away. Is this better, I wonder, than the ones I have? I don't know. I have quite a lot, as you can see, of things built up. Some of them very good. Ancient daggers, inscribed. Some of them have elemental stuff to them. Let's take them all out for now, just to see. You know, we are a thief now. We have some really cool Infernal Edge, which is a much weaker spear, but it's always on fire. So yeah, really good. But the problem with the fire stuff is obviously they need to be weak to it. But secondary, once you set them on fire, it takes a little while to build up. It creates that damage over time, which is great. But once that's done, fire has little to no effect on them. Then, in my opinion, anyway, you don't like recatch them on fire. The body's all burnt and stuff. So yeah, can I still use this? No. Okay, so it has a little red mark there beside it. You can't use it. Most of this stuff we can. Really anything just to boost. Okay, cool. Just boost it up. Some of this will be the standard thief stuff. I believe it's something here, is it? Deepwood jacket. What's this here? Brigand's vest. Okay. Yeah. Alright. They're not very restrictive on trousers. Luckily. Alright. That everything we can do for now. Ceremonial cape. Yeah. The capes are just flair. Did you take your rings off as well? Slightly increases. Nice amount. No, I think we're good to go. Hey, Mid, hello. How's it going, dude?
You know where to
I
find.
was just wondering how you're doing. How you doing, sir? Yeah, first day back, and most of my classes are done and over with, just revision for exams and essay writings, right? Yeah, Jesus, I bet you those went fast. They look fucking sick. Daggers of crude make, known to carve through the pelts of wolves with exceptional ease. Good knockdown power. Insane knockdown power. Okay, let's use those. We gotta put some trousers on though. Nice. What the fucking jeez? I wasn't expecting that. I think it's because the mask as well looks like a balaclava. Chill. Chill, Shaggy. Alright. Alright, still has the rings on. Good lad. Alright, there's our little thief boy for now.
Weary at this hour, sir. You must have quite.
Okay. I might go off the BATTAHL now, honestly.
The tale to.
Quite a tale to tell. Anything else you can give me? Anything else here? Let's see. The Brigand's vest. Brigand! Let's see if that's any better than what we have. Oh, anybody can wear those? Why are they like slightly upgraded?
Tell.
Oh yes!
You know where
Nice.
to find.
We did a little sneaky mission there, and now we're going to probably go to. I wanted to try a new vocation with the thief. I'm going to shake things up a little bit. Honestly, that works better. That mask works better for a thief rather than fucking neckerchief. How about that? There's a little swashbuckling. How's the trousers? Oh Lord Jesus! Oh Lord Jesus! There's a fire. How about that? Okay, cool. There we go. Now he's more like a little thief. Oh, Shaggy. Gonna look for some Scooby snacks.
Sir. You must have
Sucks to
quite
be menu diving, but there you go. The nature of the beast is, if I don't fucking keep an eye, you'll be over encumbered very fast. Although I think we're doing pretty good in terms of all that stuff. And you turn most of your fellow pawns into pack mules anyway.
Tale to tell.
Alright, job's a good one.
Much obliged.
Let's find a bench. We'll turn it to daytime. And we'll head off. There we go. A little thief in training. I don't have my skull crusher yet. Well, once we do, it's really cool. It turns you into a human buzzsaw. You just jump in the air and do about 16 spins, and each one of them is more. Actually, it is daytime. He said, "What are you doing out at this hour?" Clearly, motherfucker doesn't need to clean his windows. When I'm cleaning windows. Alright, so I'm not really sure where the main quest goes from here. See, this is the funny thing. This Brant is done. Maybe you gotta wait for a while. It's not a big deal anyway. We want to go to the next area, which is down here, which is all very deserty, as you can tell. We can just zip right over to this port crystal. That's why I put it there. Hell yeah. There's lots of stuff we can still do over up here and over there as well. Like, it is a truly massive game. These are just leftovers. Alright. Alright. Let's get our... How many fairy stones do I have? 5. I think I have 3 or 4 in storage as well. Fairy stones. Buy them. They're 10 grand each. That's how you fast travel. But you can always use the ox cart as well. If you know what you're doing, it gets you out of the annoyance. People just like to piss and moan. With good reason. Alright, off we go. Actually, alright for a change. Nice. 3 weeks back, I bought Rise of the Ronin. So far, I played about an hour. That's how much time for fun stuff I have had.
Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Jeez. Busy, dude. Busy. I hope it's a good busy. I hope they know that you're fucking kicking ass out there.
That's the beast.
What's that down there? The ghosts? There's still some ghosts out. I guess it's nearly dawn. Let's go fight some of these. Alright, so it said Swift Step. This is going to be our dodge. The only actual vocation. I'm going to miss my shield for sure. Let's see if I won't die. It's going to be quite shit at the start. No doubt about it. Just as we get used to things. Yeah, we're not doing much damage at all, though. We won't be able to fight anything big. Last stream we did this, we fought a dragon and a griffin. We did very nice. Killed the griffin. Almost killed the dragon, he just flew away. The big guys like to fly away. Oh, it actually counts as an attack as well, does it? Nice. Alright. How you level up your vocations is just by using them, you know, there's no distinct special way that's faster than any other. Just attack and kill shit. Anything in here? I like these kind of caves lead to some good stuff. Oh, this is just a thief one.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin,
go!
As they say.
The Arisen has been called. Quick, douse the flames.
Are they able to do that? It's been a while since I've used the thief. This one's a little bit willy-nilly, as you can see. But it's far from bad. Nice. These enemies might be a little bit stronger too. But that's why we got those pawns. The pawns will absolutely kind of take over and be your shield while your vocation levels up a little bit, you know. This red stuff on us now is movement speed. Probably not the best for thief, as you can see, he's kind of wily. Yeah, once we get the skull splitter, like, game over. That thing was, I was taking down minotaurs and cyclops. The first game had an overabundance of, let's get these moon glows, they're good. An overabundance of chimeras, you know, with the lion face, snake tail, eagle wings. I haven't seen one of those yet. I wonder, are they gone? But definitely heavy on the cyclops. That's why people will, at the surface, you know, complain about similar enemies and all that kind of stuff. I get that. But if you look closely, they're all walking the same streets over and over again. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of Rise of the Ronin. I'm enjoying it. It's actually way bigger than I thought. Nice enemy selection. Like it is Neo meets Assassin's Creed. There's no doubt about that. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I like it. I like it like that. You were right about getting your hikes in. Like it was just the right time.
A treasure chest. We shall
Where?
have to find a way to reach it.
Where is it? Usually they have a little exclamation point. Where's the treasure chest? Probably up there somewhere. Alright, we're gonna follow this road down to BATTAHL. we'll go into a brand new biome because this game has been. Oh, maybe they won't let me buy. Oh, they do. Okay. Cheers, lads.
So, you seek to enter BATTAHL, I presume?
BATTAHL. This is home
I'll
of
have
the
to
Beast
check
Strand,
your
I believe.
permit.
I don't have a permit. Oh, I don't have a permit.
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be here.
Jesus, you have 14 different voice actors to do his lines. I've noticed that a good bit. It's funny. Must be an issue in the translation.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Yes, we could jump over the wall. Okay, so they're not just going to let us buy there. We need to get some kind of a permit. How do we get the permit? This is where the main quest just completely stops.
After you.
And you got to figure things out for yourself. We don't have a main quest. Let's see. Yeah, these are all just side quests. After you. Maybe we can find another way. Hello, Mrs.
Sir Murden's a man who prizes decorum, you see.
Who are you talking about? You just said like 14 words that I've never heard from in life. What you talking about, Sally? Hey, Mr. How's it going, Bernie? Hello, hello. How you doing? What you up to today?
He won't take a liking to you lest you
Mostly
show
work.
proper deference to him
I love
and
my
to
work.
magic.
Good. There's certainly a point where it stops being enjoyable. Like last week, I just hated going to work. Task upon task, and everyone is stressed out to the max. Brings down the mood of the whole company. Certainly such a thing as too much work. Yeah. For sure. As sad as it to say, it's usually somebody not pulling their weight, you know. Not necessarily a weak part of the team or anything, but just somebody who's like, well, fuck you then. People tend to, especially these days, I think COVID and everything else hasn't helped, but we tend to refuse to do any other work besides what we're paid to do. And I mean, of course, that makes perfect sense. It's like, why take on someone else's burden? But the burden's going to lighten the load for everybody. Hell yeah. I think most of us, basic common sense and a little bit of empathy, will just kind of get on with it and try and make things easier. But others use every waking moment to be slightly spiteful and selfish. I don't understand those people. That kind of horrible fucking, you know, unself-aware narcissism. Where only if it benefits themselves. Oh, I hate that shit. Alright. Okay, let's see. Whereabouts do we get this from? Fuck it.
Really now?
We're not here to
You
waste
mustn't
time.
shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I just want to see
I'm
how
well
to
aware of that.
progress.
Thank you.
It's not a typical game where you just go, howdy doody. Alright, 14 cutscenes, this is where we go. That's not how this game works. It's very much like get out there. But we put like, you know, nearly 15-20 hours into that open first area, so I'd like to continue on to the next area. I just want to see where Brant takes us, you know. I'm thinking it's one of those things where it's like wait around for 3 days and Brant will figure things out or whatever, you know. We did that before to me and I'm like, okay, but you know how obnoxious and pointless that is when you're just a normal person. Okay. Cage Magistrate, we did that. Mr. Cullen, we did that. Yes, he does very little main quest in this game at all. Stolen Throne. I believe we did that, right?
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Lady Wilhelmina, yeah, I want to meet her again. Quest is affected by past time, did that one. Settling an encounter, I think I did that one as well.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
The dialogue option that becomes available after completing Disa's plot. No, it didn't. There's no dialogue option. Weird. Yeah, ain't that fun? Alright. I'll have to come back to that song. Let's see how we get into it. How do we get a permit? I guarantee you the permit for BATTAHL is going to be connected to this quest is not loading for me. Great! Nice. Oh, what's this? What did you do? I mean, it's back in there. The rarest of occurrences, side texture ship. It's true, yeah, it's very true. Some say I'm constantly dehydrated. Choosing the twin princes because I'm mage build, so I do 70 damage and attack the second prince in phase 2. Oh no! Yeah, it sounds like it. It's definitely not from software. If there's not some kind of a cheese, they should go into selling their own cheese. I think it's better than nothing. Yeah. Ah, you receive a BATTAHL border permit from Captain Brandt. No. That's so annoying. How is this my fault then? You're telling me I get it from him, but he won't progress the quest. Ah.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
That fucking sucks. Oh, where's this chest? Whenever you see those little lips on the roof, it means that
the
you can...
sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Jeez.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Alright, so if he's not showing me the dialogue, how do I progress? Minch meat. Oh, maybe reload the save or something. Let's try go back there and pass the time or something. I don't know. I hate when they do this stuff. It's so contrary. This is where they try and hold on to that 2012 game, you know, and it's like, please don't. Just give us the next quest. Is it that hard? Arg! Arg! Their fight is the only fight that I found a buggy mess, and you can get them stuck or two cheap. Yeah. Hey, DVG, how's it going, dude? Hello, hello. Are you soft locked? I hope not. I hope not. We'll see. It comes down to if they'll actually bother their arse.
What am I supposed to do about it?
I've been on my feet all...
Who's actually driving this thing? Here you see.
This ox cart's I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
We just wasted a fairy stone for nothing, so... Isn't that fun? That's 10 grand down the pisser. Yay. Yeah, it's one of those things... why won't this... There we go. One of those things where it's, you know, let's just let go of the 2012 stuff. It was fine. It was at the end of the last generation. Alright, let's try and bring those guys away from the ox cart because they break everything. I wonder how we're supposed to kill flying enemies as a thief, you know? Maybe a way of teleporting to them. There's a dude up there as well. I'll never be able to hit him. Where you going?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
If they break the ox cart, we're fucked. Can you please come over here? Don't attack near the ox cart. We break it so easy. Alright, we good to go? No, this guy's still stuck up here.
Battle is to be avoided.
Whoa! Yeah, I killed him. Hey, vocation rank up. I meant to do that. What an idiot.
As you say.
Yeah, if they break the ox cart, you gotta walk the rest of the way. And you can get really unfortunate where you'll get half of the way there and then have to walk the other half. Even though you paid him gold, the bastard. Oh, Bernie's select a game. You choose one, Call of the Wild, Angler, Fish, or Solstice. Only you would... Look at this stuff here. Only you would shave up your punch like that to mad arse. Why are these guys outside the city? I haven't updated that stuff in fucking years. Years. I wish Twitch would do something better with it, you know? Like do sound effects or something. A lot of the things that Twitch implements, they kind of just let it go by the wayside, like the guest star stuff and that, you know. You know, they'll blame YouTube and they'll blame this and that for pulling their streamers away, and it's like, no, you're updating the wrong shit. They spend so many times trying to fix what these booby streamers fucking break, you know. Every month, I feel like they have to change their community guidelines just for them. It gets to the point after the 9th or 10th ban where it's like, you're allowing a problem to fester and then wondering why the website's gone to shit. Like, I think there's absolutely a place for them on Twitch, but it needs to be sequestered away. And if they have a problem with that, stop getting your fucking butthole out then. It's as simple as that. What the you can't have your booty hole in your cake and eat it too. You just can't. They know what they're doing. That's the worst thing. Like they scream victim after they have their whole booty hole out. Like, I'm talking about brown eye or blue eye. The tiniest little thin thong of fabric.
Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening.
Oh.
Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. It is none of my concern. The fellow.
Alright, that might be the guy we're looking for. Yeah, I'm always about the mind of don't get rid of things altogether, because what happens is you just do a blanket ban on things. It's not worth it. But Jesus Christ, there's many people that have been banned once and they can't get their account back. Why did they get special treatment? It's a bit strange. It's not about male versus female. Plenty of female streamers that get these dudes sending stuff or doing some heinous shit. The stalker stuff, you know, they can't even talk about it and then get them screwed over. Or like media sharing where people will hide it. It's like a rickroll, but it's like shit posting and dangerous. Stupid. I Show Speed helped Logan Paul keep the belt. That would. Oh yeah, I didn't watch any of that WrestleMania stuff. What is with dressing people up in the giant prime bottle? I know they're meant to be a sponsor, but it's getting a bit strange, right? And why is it always like that's now 2 black guys as well? What? That's weird. Is WrestleMania like secretly racist or something?
There is much we ought to
why dress like it's like a court jester, you know? Why dress those guys up as fucking like it's KSI and I Show Speed now? It's a bit odd, isn't it? Both in the blue prime, both being used as a clown, thrown around and kicked around. I don't know. That's the same. So sounds a bit weird, dude. Hey, how's it going, Dynamite? Hello, hello.
Can Sven, Your Majesty.
Alright. So this was a time lock thing.
Of a suspicious package.
I hate these new age content creators. Yeah, it is rough. It brings down the whole website. Like, they moan and bitch about Kick, and I'm like, none of these websites are any better or worse than each other. Or maybe Rumble,
who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most
because we know that the age gating stuff isn't good enough. But they could do like Twitch After Dark or Twitch Night or whatever, NITE, you know, and just have it as almost like a separate little website inside the website. And I know they would bitch and moan about it. Or Twitch OnlyFans. I don't fucking care what you call it. Just put it away to the side, for Christ's sake.
From the pains he took.
We're so far removed from the old days of RuneScape and League of Legends to then Revolution everything with fucking IRL, you know, which was cool and fucked up at the same time. We're so far removed from that, you know. It's chatterbait. Gaming and chatterbait.
To suspect a connection to Deez's
crazy.
schemes.
Anyway,
we must get to the bottom
Soft lock, no, it still gets hard every now and then. Exactly, right? Just needs
the a little kin intends to call
a little bit of coaxing.
Come nightfall.
Come on out.
He bids you
it's like a shied meerkat.
To search the minister's
interesting to see Dr. Disrespect take the RKO. No, he'd never do anything like that. For a guy called Dr. Disrespect, he sure has a lot of respect. Hell yes. Alright, this will lead us to getting into Battal. Okay, we can
I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open.
Oh, now we go to the minister's chambers. Oh my god.
Pray.
When you do these kind of quests back to back, it's a bit goofy, is it not? Is it not?
There is only one acceptable outcome.
Oh, bollocks. Why'd you do that?
Complete and utter success.
Oh, yes. Some of these British voices. Lord. Yeah, I do like. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in the streamer space, but then you have the Jack Dohertys and all that, his ilk and the Aiden Rosses and all that, and they bring everything down, everything. And it was like some 11-year-old or something trying to pull the same stuff. He should not have been allowed to stream. Walking up stealing people's food and that. where the hell is his parents, and when can I kick the shit out of them, you know? The parents. I've moved away from wanting to kick the shit out of the kids because it's not going to prove anything. But kicking the shit out of the parents will prove something for sure. It'll definitely make them think twice about raising a fucking moron. Or, more importantly, not raising them at all. Alright, back to all this clothes again. I hate that we gotta do this again. Jesus Christ. Silly bastards. Don't put these quests back to back. You most certainly will cause annoyance to the player.
Hospitality in
What else happened at the weekend? We got the fucking eclipse happening. Everyone's going mad about it. No one really cares. They always say, like, oh, it won't happen for another 150 years. Even though it's about every 6 years. But I think it's the type of eclipse and then the time it happens and all that. It's just the sun's booty hole, you know. It's okay. You get enough of that on Twitch. A lot of people that are going to still look up there, like half of these content creators will be blinded. And we all know deep down inside that eclipse glasses don't work, right? Is everybody in agreement there? No? I hope so. I hope you guys know that those don't work. Everybody using those, you really are just setting yourself up for a really nice, swift blinding. You might only lose sight in partially or in one eye or something and think you got away with it, but you won't. It'll feel like someone's put a tiny circular piece of cardboard in front of your eyeball for the rest of your life. The Rock did a super weird thing, right wing interview thing, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with The Rock. He's super invested in politics now, but has no idea what the fuck he's talking about, and it's the worst thing because it kind of activates people. That's what I call these people. Like anyone talking about woke or anti-woke shit, I call these people activated. It's basically spending too much time online on 4chan or Reddit, doesn't matter, pick your poison, Twitter, and they stop having common sense. Look at this dude jumping there. Yo, yo, yo. Oh Romeo, please don't jump down and break your corneo. God jab it. Sphinx parents, that was part of one of the quests that Dynamite helped me with. Alright, we gotta wait till it's nighttime. It almost is, but they get pissy with it. I hate when they do something like time sensitive between midnight and dawn. There is no in-game clock, just to let you know. You just have to go by your gut and the sky. No, over here. I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing. Apparently all that movie has like different versions or something. Beyond the Spider-Verse.
You've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go.
Yes.
If you've no need of my guidance.
So we're trying out the teeth for a little bit, which is still very powerful. Changing up vocations changes how you level. That's what we're doing for sure. Yeah. If anybody celebrity-wise could be a good politician and has been one, it's Arnie, you know. He's not really eligible, but I think Arnie would be a great president. I think so. He did a good job as the governor.
It was an eventful journey.
We shall remain.
Oh, here we go again. She's going to show me as well.
The Arisen. Follow me.
Is this the same quest all over again? It better not be. I'm feeling like... this is the exact same person who helped me as well. Weird. But yeah, the WrestleMania stuff, it has become a giant promotion vehicle, hasn't it? It's sad though. Even all the stories. I think like wrestling will always be peak when you're a teenager, you know? Doesn't matter when you were a teenager, but it'll always be peak for you. And then I suppose you could say the same about video games, but you can still be a fan of these things for your whole life, right? And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, you might look up at a dude in his 40s wearing a fucking wife beater, screaming in the crowd and go like, that's kind of cringe. But it's something that he's interested in and is probably keeping him off the streets for a while, so it is what it is. But I agree in some sentiment about that stuff, but here I am, like I'm fucking mid-30s and I'm still playing video games, so whatever. Wait, let's put the helmet on. I don't think I brought the helmet with me. Lol. Oh well, it'll have to do. Honestly, we didn't bump into anyone last time. I can't believe we're doing this back to back.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
It's probably upstairs as well. This is doesn't sound very good, that music. The reason we're doing this is trying to get back at the Queen. Like most medieval politics, just like modern politics, nothing can ever be just brought to police or questioned. It has to be a fucking disgrace. Oh, bollocks. Allard.
I would not presume to know, my lord.
It has to be done by skullduggery and behind the closed doors.
It must be a highly sensitive matter for
So
the
yeah,
regent
so
kin to request
wrestling's
a private
definitely become a
audience.
little bit rough over the years. I do think that the 90s and early 2000s were the best of the bunch, you know. And to me, even watching some of the documentaries, because I watched some wrestling documentaries, it proves my point, you know. If you've ever watched Steve Austin, you know, if you ever watched his backstory, that dude was like that off stage and on stage, you know. Absolutely sculling fucking beer, being a raging alcoholic and just a raging person. He destroyed his relationship with his family and daughter and everything. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. And, you know, the copious amounts of health issues, like, you might think it is fake, and a lot of it is, it's basically like stunt work. But how many stunt doubles and stunt actors have you seen being killed? Yeah, it's real. It's real, but punches are pulled and the moves are stunts, but shit happens, you know. It even looked like The Rock got his shit rocked. Ironically, looked like his elbow was almost out of place. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, The Rock, I have a bit of respect for him, but it's slowly dwindling away, you know. I actually enjoyed him during his, you know, his first 10 years as movies, because he was actually trying, you know. Now he's trying to be like more of an actor. It's bad. But what's funny is, on the other hand of things, you got another wrestler, Dave Bautista, who's actually fantastic, even outside of Guardians of the Galaxy, which he's most known for. Go watch some of his other stuff. Dude can act his ass off.
Oh,
good for him.
The boy has finally
people were making a comparison because The Rock started wearing glasses. They're like, you'll never be him. But over the years, like, it became such a thing, you know, for wrestlers to show up in movies, you know, whether it was Kane in those horror movies, or, you know, the list goes on and on. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. Alright, so Mother's Puppet, yes, we know this. So everyone's starting to get pretty wise, but there's some people in the kingdom that are with the Queen, obviously. Now, the reason she's doing this is because this entire world will only recognize one true, you know, leader, which is known as the Arisen. The Arisen is chosen by that massive dragon, like, it's huge, city-sized dragon. This is not the little drakes who've been fucking fighting this whole time. And it can talk, and it's kind of representative of a god, especially the god of death. So of course they're going to worship that. So the Arisen is the chosen one, and in this case, the Queen realized that, and realized that she was not going to be able to hold on to her kingdom. So she devised a plan to create a fake Arisen, a fake sovereign, and that's where we come in. We already kind of spied on them and realized that he's just a thief who got a scar from a nasty fall. And that's usually what represents the Arisen, you know, is this scar where the dragon leaves, where the dragon rips your heart out and leaves a scar behind. So she's using him, but she knows that he's nothing but a fucking ladies' man, and he just drinks himself half the stupor. So he's just a pawn, basically. That's where we come in. So we're trying to figure things out, and we have to do it the political way by just getting evidence against her and just being a shithead in general. Which I would rather just go in and slit everybody's throat, but that's not, unfortunately, how politicians work.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh, unring your hands, you fool.
And we are post-Game of Thrones, so everybody fancies themselves as a medieval writer, and yeah. Even though the first game was before this, and it was medieval politics, very much of it was just like towns trying to come together to take down this dragon. The dragon's cool because he'll talk to us, and your whole purpose is to challenge him, you know. And you're like, Jesus, why seek us out in the first place? Because of the nature of the cycle, you know. Even though it's a medieval game with high fantasy stuff, it's closer to you know, higher teachings and the thoughts of life as a cycle and death and rebirth and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting. Might be medieval, but there's like a lot of science behind it. So we're gonna sneak in here. I feel like he's gonna find us. You heard Allard. Yeah, he really shouldn't be able to see us. Summoned by somebody. Should we kind of sneak into his place? Search his chambers. Alright, make sure they don't randomly start getting pissed off. This kind of stuff never really works out. Sven can only help us so much. Everything else will be a disaster. There's the window we're going to get out, but we need to find something first. This seems important. Big giant elder scroll. Hello? I don't see anything in here. Uh-oh. This feels like a trap. There's not. Doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, there's a secret door here. Aha! Haha. Nice. BATTAHL crested letter. Alright, we found a BATTAHL letter in Allard's chambers. Nice. So there's a nice cheeky brothel. And
surely none more important than this.
One of the maidens
I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Is Wilhelmina. She's gorgeous. She wants to help us out. As usual, another leader of the brothel. What's it called? Maidens or madams of the brothel, wanting to get their own way. Alright, report back to Captain Brandt. Sven basically just helping us escape there. Thanks, buddy. Alright, how do we get down here? The first time we were able to get down by... oh, Jesus. Try and get there. Nice. Alright, we're able to ride the rooftops down, but not that time. Yeah, fall damage is a bitch. Alright, we still have to get out of here without the guards getting too pissy. If you're not wearing royal garb. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Well.
Oh, there she is. You scared the shit out of me. I thought it was the guards.
We meet again.
Nice. She has her
Is this
own...
stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Yes. Yes, it is. She's watching everything. She has her own agenda. Would she want this letter? Would she want us to do something for her? Oh, God. I'll do anything. Sorry, what? Jeez. What time does the eclipse start? I'm not too sure. It's right now it's only going to be seen in America, right? We won't get to see it for a while.
Who goes there?
Uh-oh. Pretend to make out. She's going to make out with Shaggy. Damn, Shaggy, you lucky. He gets Daphne, Velma, and now Wilhelmina.
Tut, tut.
And
now,
we also got with
just
Ulrika,
won't
that chick.
do.
She was kind of our
Was a lady supposed to work
missus
with
for a
all
while.
these
But you know how these games are. If you're not a complete man whore,
Wilhelmina.
or just whore in general, what do you do?
Do excuse us?
Yeah, the
We thought to
more
enjoy
The
the
Rock stays away from politics, the better.
Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my
She's got a
meaning.
Yennefer thing going on, doesn't she?
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Couldn't possibly.
Are you sure it would be wise?
Nice. It's
Such knowledge has
client's
been known to cost a man his head.
patron confidentiality.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
Wow, that was easy. Just so they can all keep whoring around. You just saved our
Narrow
bacon.
escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Oh, blimey. Let me guess, I'm gonna owe you a favor, am I? Why did you help me? Oh.
I don't appreciate having my motives questioned.
Come on.
I did as I saw fit.
Liar.
Need I say more?
So yeah, tomorrow we should get a little Star Wars Outlaws. I think that, we'll see what the release date is, but I think that might be my next giveaway. Does that sound good? Like, how many of you guys are actually interested in that game? Star Wars Outlaws. It's basically, it's going to be like Ubisoft Massive, who did the Avatar game and The Division, their take on a kind of an Uncharted third-person shooter Star Wars game. It was the one where you were able to take off and actually go into space, you know? I think it takes place between episodes either 4 and 5 or 3 and 4. Basically, Jabba the Hutt's going to be there. Kind of that Han Solo era where you're sort of a, you know, a space swashbuckler. It looks kind of cool. I'm just a little bit worried about the powers and upgrades and stuff like that, you know, because Uncharted's cool and all, but yeah, Uncharted can pull it off for 8 hours, 10 hours, and that's fine. But to do it for 30 hours and you're not having proper upgrades and that, it's going to feel really old really fast, but we'll see. Me? Okay, nice. Yeah, that might be something. No, I don't think it's going to come out till September. If that's the case, we can do something before that. What I want to do is pick a game to have it around it, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I see Dr. Disrespect at some of the basketball games, that's about it. And some of the events. Any of you guys going to TwitchCon EU or NA or anything like that?
Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you.
No.
Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me.
There it is. Of course. She probably has a quest line of her own, which I wouldn't mind doing actually, because as long as there's not too much sneaking around, that stuff gets old fast. Wilhelmina came to your aid. Wilhelmina, it's quite an Irish name. I don't think it is based in Ireland, but a lot of Irish women have that name. And Philomena as well, which is even weirder. PH. Philomena. You know when PH sounds like F? Isn't the English language fun? I do not envy people learning it as a second language because it's almost like a troll language. All this stuff I need to get rid of. Shouldn't I have some new meat? Let me see. I want to show you guys the cooking stuff. I know it's taking that long, but every time I rest, I forget to do it. But the cooking in the game, I'll let you guys be the judge of it. But some say everything's rotten since I last got on, of course. Some say it's real life. Some say it's actually the RE engine. It's entirely possible to be both because there's parts of that RE engine that are incredibly, incredibly lifelike.
Off you go now.
Okay.
If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
Don't you love a commanding woman like that? Jesus Christ. She's not even on a dummy mommy side of stuff. It's just that kind of power and the way she carries herself. It's not even about looks at that point. That's the sexy part right there. Of course, the dummy mommy stuff is a whole separate side of it. Oh, cannot deny ourselves. That's beautiful. Woo! Nice. I mean, Shaggy looks like he's got more stamina. Is that just me?
You've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Right. I don't like when it takes a couple of days for the next quest to pop up. I get what they're trying to do though. But the thing is, because it's time related, you fucking off and doing 17 other side quests, you'll actually end up losing the fucking quest. It's bad enough when you have other people that are telling you that this is time sensitive and you're fucked if you don't do it straight away. The game doesn't tell you that. So yeah, I would rather manipulate the time a little bit by resting or...
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we
This
can
teeth could be fun. It won't really come into its own until we start getting Skull Splitter. We already got a vocation level or 2. Each vocation level has 9. But you can get pretty fast, you know, if you've got good places to train. You don't really need high level enemies to do it. I suppose it might help though, but I don't think it works like that. Look at them up there. You come into the more densely populated areas and the frame rate tanks. There's no denying it, but when you look straight up, it's all 60 frames. Well, maybe not here, but it's a problem with uncapped. It's because the NPCs, the thousands upon thousands of NPCs, I never thought for a second that maybe
there is much
we don't need to chat with all them.
If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Alright. This is all leading to BATTAHL, which is where we want to go anyway, so it's fine. Motley Crue, yeah, you were telling me about that. Hell yeah, dude. And you were saying 9 Inch Nails come back, Barney? Nice. But Trent Reznor, I was actually surprised that he's still with them, you know, because he's become he always was. I mean, he helped probably produce 9 Inch Nails music, but he's become quite an established music producer, mainly for movies, you know. You go look at his long list of movies. It's pretty impressive.
It reads, true to our word.
He's even done entire soundtracks and scores for movies, rather than, you know, just like, you know, actually doing some vocals and work himself. At that point, you're a composer, right?
That all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires.
Yeah, the plan is to rock these 3 games until like Stellar Blade. We'll have Stellar Blade and Sandland at the end of the month, and there's a few indie games sprinkled before then. And I see that South Park Snow Day. Did anyone see that one? I see that one's coming down cheap as well. I don't know. Every day passes, I'm still kind of like thinking about
Though the political situation is stable at present.
It's really cool how they're working back to back. I don't think they've taken a single break, but their content push is centered around the player base instead of waiting 6 months. So if people actually you know, go out there and destroy what they tell them to destroy, or liberate this planet or this part or whatever, it'll immediately unlock the next big content update. Right now it's like these cloaked ships and that. It's really cleverly done. I just worry, are they in grind mode? Are they in, you know, fucking horrendous amount of crunch? Because every time a game comes out, usually devs are given at least, you know, a week or 2 break. That's why sometimes if it's buggy and you're like, why can't they fix the bugs? Because motherfuckers, they just crunch to 24/7 straight, get the game out, and yeah, it might be in a mess, and that's where it comes down that they needed 3 months, 6 months.
I fear such a partnership.
They deserve that. They deserve a celebration. They deserve a bit of downtime. I hope to God they're not. I know they want to keep it relevant. That's the problem with this live service stuff. You see it even on Epic, where all of their staff, mainly like maybe 10 or 20, are working on the actual website, but all of their staff are working on Fortnite. Yet they can't seem to get half the stuff right. That's like 800 plus people. I'll tell you, live service stuff is not easy.
Only more questions.
It's a constant, like fucking ship that is sinking, and you're trying to keep it going. You know, by sinking, its player base is moving away to the next hot thing. People not buying stuff, a bug causing people to move away, maybe somebody talking shit on it, like a big streamer, that causes it to move away. I've seen this happen with Mortal Kombat 1, and that game is dead on its ass, and it's super sad, because I think it's probably, in terms of story and presentation, probably the best of the bunch, whereas I think Street Fighter 6 has the best leap from their last game, and most fun, you know. But the other issue is, no one seems to talk about it, is that we've had like 6 back-to-back fighting games. And I mean, we've always had some kind of a fighting games, even indie ones showing up like Brawlhalla and the Skullgirls and all that kind of stuff, but not in this rate. And it hasn't really slowed down either. Even the ones on the side, you know, the ones like that Jump Force, I know that's a long time ago, but games like that, those kind of anime fighters pop up. And the new Dragon Ball Z one coming out, and
I will investigate these matters as best I can.
Every single genre is eating better than they ever have.
Should you have
yeah,
time
there's
to
people out there going, I have no games to play, and I can't help those people, because they're either waiting for a brand new generation, they're waiting for Armageddon, or they're just sick of games and they need to move on to a new profession or something. I don't know. Or
only
new
once
hobby.
we've gleaned a fragment of the
you can't help those people. You're telling me like card games are back and thriving. JRPGs have never been better. Holy shit. Like I've got my issues with Final Fantasy Rebirth, but that is one of the most biggest realized JRPGs I have ever played in my life. I cannot get over that. Every time I stream it, I get into a frustrating part for sure, absolutely, and that'll reflect on my final thoughts on it. But I also get into this incredible thing where you're like, you really pulled this off? You actually did that? You know, so I'm going from frustration to disbelief of how amazing it is, and it's a weird feeling, like it's a roller coaster of emotions. But
it slips my
still
mind.
Cool. Like now in this game,
Pray.
I mean, it's just a miracle it even exists. You know, but
will help speed
more
you on your
proof
way to
that
Melve.
Capcom are one of the best out there right now, and not afraid to reinvest money into older franchises. Like it's been 12 years since the first game. You know, I could see Dino Crisis come back. We know Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 9 is coming, and they're not going to stop. Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be not just an event. It's going to be a moment, you know what I mean? It's going to be a fucking moment in history. People are going to take days off for that game. That'll come out like early, like March, April next year, I'd say. That's going to be huge. But is it going to have the same issues this one has? Because the Ori engine, maybe it can't do open world. Maybe it can't. Alright, all my rewards are rings that I already have, and it makes me sad. I have 2 of these. Slightly increase the maximum of the weight that the wearer can carry. I have this Ring of Triumph, so I much like it. But yeah, lots of great games. So if you guys want that, or if there's something else, if there's a game you think that's going to be a special event, let me know. We'll do a cheeky giveaway for it. I don't mind doing that. It's a bit fun. And I think it builds up a little hype around it. Honestly, when they stay smaller and it's just us crew, fucking love that. See, look, here we go again. So we're back with no main quest. Skiddly-diddly-diddly-doo. Let's go rest at me house. So we got a house here. You can get a house in most of the main cities. We were basically house sitting for a woman for a week.
Different destination in mind, Master.
And
very well. I shall
when she came back, she's like, "Look, I don't want to be here. I want to sell this place. It costs 20 grand, which is not that bad. And we get some gifts here. Look, see. Had I not encountered Your Majesty when I did, I fear this nation would be led down a false path. Nice. Steel the Virtue. Cool. Looks like a very lovely blade. Unfortunately, it's not for me, but thank you. Very nice. Yeah, it's a pretty humble abode, especially when you have like 3 pawns. Like, where the fuck are they sleeping? You can store your items here. Do your diddly bitch. Nice. Lots of good games. Rise of Rowan, I'm really enjoying that. Like, it's nothing more than it should be, and I'm okay with that. I'm very, very happy with that. The Wake Stones wake your party up if they're dead, or you if you die, which is helpful. you get a good few of them. You get 3 little pieces and they come together to make one. You know that how that game trope works. People are kind of pissed because you can buy them with microtransactions. I will not shy away from saying that yes, the microtransactions fucking suck and they shouldn't be here, but Capcom are not shy about that stuff. They haven't never been. It's never affected their games when it comes to Resident Evil 4 having the little credits and all that. You can buy it with real money. Devil May Cry had the red orbs and stuff that you can buy with real money. It doesn't matter, but it sucks. We call them out, absolutely. Don't let these fuckers away, because once they get away with one thing, they're going to keep trying other things. No. Once they start becoming close to mandatory, it'll ruin the company. Like, it's not as if they're not making enough money as it is. Angel, what up, dude? Holy shit. How you been? How you been? Angel. When are you giving us the people and OnlyFans calendar, right? Jeez, at this point I should just put one out with Ewan McGregor on it, because we've now had fucking 2 or 3 people coming in saying I look like Ewan McGregor, which I will take as a compliment, but I don't say it because I'm Irish. I think that's what it is. People once again mistaking Irish and Scottish. That's okay. Hold on, we can bring some of this meat. The meat doesn't rot in your bag. That's great. Seems to rot everywhere else. Alright, I wanted to show you. I don't think I can cook here though, can I? How are you doing, Angel? How you doing? This guy is chasing me around. He goes, you! I don't know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kill him? I think we can only cook at certain camps. Yet the camps aren't in here. What have you been playing yourself lately, Angel? Anything cool? I tried out that new, I want to say horror game, I suppose. Like, fuck. That new viral horror game. Content warning. Current location. Set waypoint. Alright. I'm trying to replace. I'm fucking trying. It's out this way, is it? So yeah, we're gonna. Oh yeah, I want to do the vocation stuff. Oh yeah. Where the fuck is it?
Worthy prize.
I can never find it in this place. Yeah. It's like behind here somewhere, is it? Signposts need to be a little bit better. Was it out the back of here?
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a
different time of the day. That's their way of saying.
Around doesn't seem like it was much good. What could we be missing here?
Have you business with the guild, sir?
The only issue with me playing these 3 games, they all have a type of shortcut window, you know, R1 to do this move, L1 to this move, you know, and it's confusing my fucking brain because one of them uses up items and the other one does cool moves. Helm Splitter, there you go, see? So Helm Splitter becomes right in the junk. That becomes a Skull Splitter and you go even faster. That is one of the most amazing moves ever. Unfortunately, he's using it on his junk. I'm so sorry, sir. That's one way to trim your bush. Jesus, I think he got his belly button as well. But yeah, that's so good. If you find the weak point, he's actually hit him about 6 or 7 times there. And that'll level up to Skull Splitter. Powdered Charge. I think that one's where he puts like a grenade. Yeah. I mean, what enemy is going to wait around for that? None. Controlled fall. Oh, is that the one? Oh, nice. When knocked down, press X to instantly. Okay, we'll try that. Use discipline points to buy this stuff, but I already have 17,000 accrued. Subtly decrease the likelihood of being targeted by foes. Okay. It's not really the one-to-one. I think this guy, the thief, will help you manage stamina, and you can put it on other classes.
Do come again.
Do come again.
Over here.
How did he know? I must have a stain on my pants. You got a stain on my pants, but don't call me cum pants. Good old Andy Milanakis. He's still kicking it. He's a good dude. He tried to pull a NFT. I wouldn't say scam, but he just got wrapped up in all that mess. You know, launch another content creator trying to launch an NFT, and it's like bad luck, dude. I don't think he did a rug pull off it or anything, but it was just. He does seem like that kind of guy. I think he was messing with cryptocurrency as well. Those kind of people that are like celebrities, ex-celebrities, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what it is. I think it's like boredom or something, but they are the most gullible fucks when it comes to that stuff. They buy into all that shit, you know? Look at Eminem. This is the guy who would rap about the joke of NFTs and cryptocurrency. And you're like, no, motherfucker was first to buy in.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that.
Right, motherfucker. Hey, let's check this out. Come here, bitch. Wait, did I not set it up? I did. Good work. A little motherfucker boo. Jeez! That's not even upgraded.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Thank you. A magical boon. Oh yeah, we're gonna cook some food. I want to show you how ridiculous this is. I don't usually do much cooking or crafting in games. I'm sorry for those who love that shit. It's just, to me, that's a lot of downtime. If it serves the purpose of getting ultimate weapons or something, then hell yeah, I'm there, #1. But otherwise, I don't give a fuck. Good, man. Just working a lot. People don't know when to quit buying shit for me to deliver. Oh! Nice, nice. Like Amazon and stuff like that, isn't it? Or Uber. I feel it. I feel bad for like a lot of Uber drivers and the delivery dudes because the amount of porch pirate stuff going on. I've seen people and they put a trash bag over their head and they walk around to the door and steal the packages. And then like those Amazon drivers, all those people are getting screwed over. Alright. Mundane camping. Let's see, this will be the first time I actually cooked in the game. Lol, I'm about fucking 47 hours in. That's me. Let's see, what we're gonna cook up some of this rotten, some dried meat, some beef steak. Let's do it. It actually improves your strength. Watch this fucking cooking, man. Tell me, is this real life or not? What is that? What are those? Welcome back to the QVC channel. That's right. We've got the Gordon Ramsay and the fucking Crazy Grill. Hell yeah. It'll turn your meat raw. It's the opposite of cooking.
You ready for bed?
George Foreman and Gordon Ramsay were calling it the George Gordon. Are you ready to buy this shit? Dial now. Angel will deliver us. We're at FedEx. Okay, nice, dude. So much better than Amazon. Geez, some of the stories I heard about Amazon about not being allowed to take a piss. What the fuck? I wouldn't be surprised. Why the hell these characters all look like they're built like Elon Musk? Oh, Jesus, right? I bet so. Can you imagine that dude, like the pale, flabby body on top of Grimes? What was she thinking? Hey, she probably got a tasty little settlement out of that divorce. She's probably set for life. She can put out all the weird fucking albums she wants. PC's not built for gaming. Yeah, it's true. I'm the same. I'm the same. I need a new PC. Yeah, I get you. Like having a burner one for
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make
fucking one to render stuff, one to use as a cheeky little encoder, I suppose. Honestly, most of the big streamers have 2 PCs. Bonk! God, that was awesome. That's horny bonk. Twitch mobile. The character, yeah, Guilty Gear. Oh my lord, hell yeah, and the Skullgirls and that. Yes, that's hot. The speed of this one, guys. I've still been fucking around in Fortnite as well. I can't seem to quite get rid of my get rid of its claws in me. Anyone coming in is either like, you're playing this, or they're like, hey, Fortnite. That seems to be the reaction to the whole thing, which is fucking hilarious. It's a devil of a game, but there's a reason why it's now been the most played game in 6 years. I was watching some of the GDC stuff, the Game Developer Conference stuff, and it's basically like behind the scenes of what game developers think of us, the player, and how they're going to swindle us, or what the fuck is going on, and they can't seem to figure things out. And you find out very quickly that they don't have a clue what they're doing, honestly. But one thing they were talking about is how much everything is stagnated, you know? So the sales of these consoles seems to be getting better and better. But in actuality, it's all stagnated. So this is why Xbox are doing radical stuff and ridiculous stuff, but also it's the only way they're moving forward, you know? PlayStation 5 is selling off the shelves, but not one of their big games made the most played games of 2023. Not Spider-Man 2, not God of War Ragnarok, none of these things. Jesus. That's bad. As you can imagine, the top 5, top 6 are all the big ones. GTA 5, Fortnite, Modern Warfare 3, Minecraft, I think I probably said that. That kind of stuff. And then it dwindles down. One of them was actually Starfield, as much as people want to shit and piss and moan. And it was a very old feeling game. As is this one. This one feels old, but it's such a good foundation that it still plays better than some modern RPGs, you know. But it feels old. It feels like if you told me this came out in 2012 and in 2013 after the first game, then I'd believe you. Yeah, maybe the graphics are a lot better. But that's arguable. Like that. Sometimes you stand around, this game looks lifelike and beautiful, but in motion, at 30 frames barely, it's a fucking mess. It's a mess. There's no other way of putting it. Doesn't matter if you're in console or PCs. If 4090s can't run these games, what the hell are we doing here? I'm starting to think that some of these PC ports are bad on purpose. I know this sounds ridiculous, and I feel the same about console ports as well. Just so they can sell you the PS5 Pros and the 4090 Ti's, you know? But that's just a stupid conspiracy, and that's not going to get you anywhere, really.
If you would prefer to explore, I shall
but
guide you.
It's been very clever, I think. Oh, it seems to be someone attacking the town again. Here we go, Minotaur. And here I am with my bad vocation. I am so dead. We're so dead. Let's give it a shot. I don't expect much. We're going down. Alright. Let's try the helmet splitter on him. Oh, watch that health bar. Nice, get him. Yes, still has 4 health bars though. He's on fire. Jeez, look, even the townsfolk is helping. This is cool. Just scared to get hit by him. This is a weak vocation. I've only just started this class. Oh, he's down on the ground. So you press triangle to stab, do major damage. Look at that health bar. That's a healthy noise, Capcom. Are you good? What is sound design? Oh, wow. Okay, we killed him quicker than the spear hand. Go. Minotaur down. So they will attack towns and stuff. And they will kill NPCs forever. There's also a Dragon's Plague, which is this nasty plague that is in the game. And it's from pawns. It's kind of weird. It's like It Follows virus. So it's, you know, someone catches it, another player, then their pawn spreads it to another world. It's kind of cool. Or Pokerus, I always call it. If you know your Pokemon, it's like Pokerus. Nice. Hell yes. Well, I hope things are going good for you, Angel. Sounds like you're busy. Hopefully they're keeping an eye on you, looking after you. Good benefits and that. Yeah, I've been trying to get a new PC for like 2 years. Every time I invest in one, I have it in my basket, it's like there's another announcement, you know. It's a griffin off in the distance. They're super fun. If you anger them enough, and hurt them enough, they run away, and they'll actually fly you off to distant lands, or just have you fall off in the ocean and die. So you can't swim in this game, just like the original. Now there's a lower reason for it. These kind of hentai tentacles, Lovecraftian tentacles. There's such a small little line between Lovecraft and hentai, but they'll rise up and eat you in the water. But it was a limitation on the original in 2010. Like this first game came out on 360 and PS3. It eventually came to PS4 and Xbox One because of the Dark Arisen, you know, as everything is. But I really do think modern games have gotten to such a nasty habit of, like, we've got the remaster we can launch later, the Game of the Year version we can launch later. It used to be something that was very rare because you have to have earned that thing, you know. You have to have earned those accolades. You couldn't just be a shitty 2 out of 10 game and have a Game of the Year edition. But now it seems like everybody gets it. Everybody does it. It's a way of... And now they'll release exclusive games on purpose to get that money and then re-release them. It's very clever. We're being nickel and dimed and swindled all the way. So trust me, like, you know, be smart with your purchases. Don't let anybody kill your hype. Enjoy the games you love. It's hard to do that nowadays because of hate baiting and click farming and shit like that. Just enjoy yourself. Something about NFTs and AI that draws in white 40 to 50-year-olds. It's so true. What is it? I think it's because
Pertain
it's
to
that
the Queen
FOMO, you
Regent
know?
And an important personage, perchance?
Yeah.
Indeed. Some suppose there is more
BATTAHL
to her
dignitary.
relationship with this BATTAHL dignitary than is publicly
Why have
known.
I've got strength up, defense up, and stamina up? Why is that? Must be something got to do with my day to night cycle or something. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is about at all. Yeah, the FOMO, like people were saying, if you even put like $1 into Bitcoin back in 2013 and left it alone, that yeah, it would have went way down and way up and everything, but you'd probably be a millionaire now. So anybody doing that kind of stuff, if they were smart enough, you good, bro? If they were smart enough to get out early, then yeah, you would. If there's money to be made there, absolutely. But that's the same with anything, even like penny stocks and normal stocks. Like what you could do is, Sony's stock kind of went down a little bit there. If you were to invest now, and then knowing that the PS5 is coming out or a big game, any big game, it will go up. You know, but if you put like a couple of dollars into it, it's not going to do anything. You'd have to put a couple of grand, but then you'd get like double it back, you know.
We're here.
Like anything else, the more you put into it. But you know, you could have Jim Ryan or whoever's there now say something stupid, and then the stocks will go down. So that kind of stuff, especially with Twitter and all that, what the state that he fucking left it in, I would be wary against putting money into anything that is connected to social media because of how volatile it is. You want to do sure bets, even if your returns are smaller, it's safer.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Tis a ladder. This is going to lead to us getting the permits so we can get into this new area. It's very much like Grand Canyon, deserty, Monument Valley stuff. So that's what we're doing. And there's like a different endings and true endings, very similar to the original game, which is cool. We'll go for that true ending. Luckily, it's not that difficult. It's not like do 17,000 quests, don't let this person die. It's not as that simple. It's merely just a choice at the end, but it kind of opens up things.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. It would seem congratulations are in order.
The fake coronation, right? Because we're the true Arisen.
You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Alright, yeah, sometimes they speak in the old speech and it's sort of hard. Raymond being not a man named Raymond, but actually proper clothes. We're gonna go to this coronation. We may find ourselves in a possible assassination attempt, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. This will probably be the end of this area's quests. Let's go up here and change into our good stuff. We're kind of going for a Shaggy Rogers Scooby-Doo thing. I did okay with it, right? It's not perfect by any means. I'll take what I can get. It was a bit of fun. I know I haven't been playing into it too much, but it's the kind of game that because you don't talk or anything, it's kind of up to you to. I swear someone's smoking weed. Whew. Tell you one thing. You never, ever, ever forget that smell. Ooh, that smell. People are fucking crazy, you know?
Despite the,
I can't fart without getting a fucking noise complaint, but people out here fucking smoking weed. What a joke.
Much obliged.
What a joke of a disaster. So all the crazy fucking Airbnb nonsense has made its way over here. It's been happening anyway, but definitely over the last year, we've seen how atrocious it's become. You know, the Airbnb system really just replaced all normal B&Bs, but it also became a very lucrative fucking thing that people could do. Basically, this is why the living crisis is the way it is. Obviously, we have overpopulation problem mixed with not creating enough new houses. You know, it's nothing got to do with asylum seekers at all. It's all complete bullshit and used as a racism bait, honestly. As if they didn't take our people in during the famine and during the massive recession that happened in 08 when half of the kids went to Australia and stuff. But sure, didn't seem fucking too worried about letting them go then, did you? But yeah, this new stuff, basically they're driving people out of their homes under false pretense, whether it's like, oh, I'm trying to sell the place, which is a lie, and then they try and bring in these new rents, which are almost 300% more, you know, and they can't legally do that to someone already there. The most they can do is, you know, like a rent pressured zone, which would be maybe 5 to 10%, maybe if they're lucky, depending, but they can't raise it that much. But people are trying to fight back and squat, and it's not really helping too much. That stuff, unfortunately, only ends up making you look like an ass, even if you're doing it on the hopes of, you know, fighting for what's right. Of course, people should be doing that. It's rough. It's fucking rough out there. Makes me fucking sad. There's just a lot of greed. And like, here's the thing, right? If you're a landlord, if you have property yourself, like, you can't really blame them in a way, you know. But it comes down to greed over morals, and greed will always win. But it's getting so bad that they're renting out their bedrooms, you know. That's why you had things like bedroom tax and stuff happen, because they were doing that, you know. Now they're like, all right, if you're gonna make me pay for an extra bedroom, then I'm either going to rent it out without you knowing, or I'm gonna grow weed or something in it, you know. And then you have other stuff that's happening as well, which fucking sucks, where you've got people who are renting a place long term, like Airbnbs, as the name says. It's meant to be a bed and breakfast. You're supposed to stay there 2 or 3 nights tops, you know, like a weekend holiday thing. That's not what this is. Airbnbs are used as rent, and they're not going through the normal landlord, you know, proper legal channels. You're supposed to sign up with fucking residential boards and that, you know, landlord boards. So what they're doing is they're renting a house that someone else owns through Airbnb for months and months, maybe in 6 months, a year, whatever. And then they're renting, pretending to live there, and renting that with huge amounts of, like, you know, so what ends up happening is the people that they're fake renting is paying for their rent. Oh, it's madness. Because in some of these big cities, you know, your Californias, your New Yorks, people are like, oh yeah, it's fine, it's a 1 bedroom for $2,500 a month, I'll pay for that. Because some of them are rotten with money, mixed with wanting to live in that city and work in that city, barely just survive. But they'll do that, not realizing that the person who's actually renting doesn't own it, is only paying a quarter of what he's charging you and pocketing the rest. And sure, even during the housing crash, it was found out that most mortgages were set up in fake names, some people's dogs' names. Like, it was fucking insane. So that when they defaulted on their mortgage payments and pocketed all the money, it had nowhere to find, no one to find at all. So it's mad. Like, that stuff's been going on for a while. Now, some of it, although being grey, I find that, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, you know. It's a grey area. But most of the stuff I just mentioned there is complete heinous bullshit, and just because you're benefiting from frauding someone doesn't mean that you're not destroying the entire fucking system.
There is much we ought to tend to.
In reality, that's because the whole system should be taken down anyway. It's completely broken. The first thing that needs to be done is all properties and, you know, for sale, everything should be kept. The money should be kept in that country, you know. I don't mean like to throw out foreigners. That's nonsense. Like, you want to keep countries open, and that melting pot of culture is what keeps us alive as a species, as a people, keeps us smart, keeps us as beautifully unique as we are, you know. But I'm talking about investment. So if you're allowing foreign hedge funds to buy entire fucking housing estates or huge apartment complexes, and that money is leaving the country immediately. So what you're doing is you're allowing someone to suckle on the tit of a country and remove all that money, and it never goes back into the economy, it never goes back into the housing economy, more importantly, you know. So that's why we have this huge stalemate where, 1, we can't build houses enough, 2, even if we do build them, they're being sold to foreign investment funds. It's fucking madness, dude. Anyway, enough of that. I could rant and rave about that stuff forever, because it just gets on my goat. Because we learnt nothing from 2008, and here we are, like, fucking over 15 years later, we've learned nothing. Alright, let's get our coronation on.
The coronation. If your Majesty,
that's why people are like living off
unfinished business to attend to,
living rough, living like off the land, living in their own little private fucking built things in the forest and that, you know. People building like tree houses, building fucking log cabins, because it's like a one and done payment. But sadly, if any of the states find them, that's not how it works. You can't do anything in this country or any country without going through like proper taxes and that. So you might think you're living off the land until someone fucking finds you. Sucks. Did you guys see the AI music video that won the? Yeah, dude. Was it even a music video? I thought it was like an animation or something. That's so sad. That's this is the problem with AI. Like me or you can pretty much tell for the most part when it's AI, and we can tell how damaging it can be and what uses it can have for good. But seeing, as you said, the 40s and 50s and 30s, and some people in their 30s that have no clue. Like clearly, whoever works for Pink Floyd didn't know what they were doing there, and it was an impressive AI thing. But it's exactly how you see normal AI, where when it's AI animation, it's kind of on top of itself, and you can literally see the AI rendering as it moves. And they thought it was this beautiful in motion animations. Like, no, dude, that's the AI rendering the same fucking violin over and over again. We've seen this happen. And it's shocking. Like some of the people crying out that entered the competition were like, the person who wins this wins 100,000, and to like a struggling artist, that literally secures their job for at least 5 years for rent, food, supplies, you know, probably grants, anything they need to do, you know, unpaid internships, you know, that kind of stuff, where they just need to get their foot in the door. And for this to go to some scumbag using AI is horrible. But yeah, clearly the team, this will reflect bad on Pink Floyd, but they had probably nothing got to do with this at all. This is a management failment, and also probably some kind of a community thing, community manager, whatever they have that works for their social media channels over at Pink Floyd. I feel bad because this is easily avoided, But we're getting to the point where we're going to have to use an AI program to determine what is AI or not, because some people can't tell the difference until they see an extra sixth finger or something, and you find out that that person actually has a sixth finger because it's just a birth defect or whatever. It's getting that bad, dude. It's getting that bad. Like, don't even get me started. Like, the first thing that caused everyone to freak out was obviously the porn deepfakes. You know, it always starts with porn, but now we're getting to the point of like, okay, this could start World War III if someone deepfakes a president doing something or something like that. You know, someone saying the wrong thing at the wrong time, someone getting fucking overzealous. Yeah. And it would be so ironic if a world war was to start over AI, when we know AI, you know, if it was ever given sentient, would want to kill us immediately, because we're a horrible virus of a species. There's a lot of good people out there, but for the most part, we just spread, destroy, use up natural resources, destroy, move to the next place. That's a virus, my friend. That's what a virus does. Watch how a virus attacks cells, breaks them down, uses them up, and moves on to the next one. Our virus. We are a virus. Alright, let's go get our coronation on. I hope it leads to an assassination.
The coronation.
But yeah, fucking interesting times to live in, though, right?
We shall depart.
Like fucking eclipse aside, everyone's freaking out because of the earthquakes in places that don't have earthquakes, massive storms. We have a triple storm here in Ireland right now. I can't even keep up with the names. It's like a whore's house. We went from Kathleen to Leah to something else. We have 3 storms on the go here. It's great crack altogether. The following morning, ayo, this is like a hangover. Yeah, why can't games do that? Like, we'll never get true comedy again. Even if Borderlands 4 comes out, it won't be the same. I want the goofiness back, you know? Here we go. Now, they probably only invited us. Oh, shit, the pawn. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Master, pray leave this place. My body.
Ooh.
He refuses to obey me.
I was saying to you, the pawns are part of the Lord, not just AI companions.
It commands me.
Look, see, it could be two Arisen here. This is what I was thinking.
Sways your will.
This game very cleverly only says Dragon's Dogma. The 2 never happened. I think the 2 in Dragon's Dogma 2 may be 2 Arisen.
Let us return to the tavern.
Damn. This might be not as simple. Maybe we can't meet each other. Ooh. Look, see? That's not normal. We know he's a false sovereign, but what is that? It looks like a wake stone or something, doesn't it? Gee, that's creepy. Oh, Sven sees it as well. So he is false, but somebody is fucking around. That could be a piece of the dragon's heart or something. Something's going on, and the pawn reacted to it very poorly. Yeah, the pawns are cool.
We've been had.
They're connected to the cycle as well. I love it. If anyone finished the first game, you know what I'm talking about. It gets completely crazy, higher science, quantum physics stuff.
The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own powers arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter.
God's sway.
Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen.
Right, so this is how he's faking it.
Twould do much
but
to explain
he's a
the events
dumbass.
that we have beheld afore
the
now.
false sovereign has no idea what he's doing. He's just a drunkard. So somebody is using him as a puppet, but now they have some deep connections if they're using that stuff.
Alas,
we had this evil jester guy in the first game. We don't have it in this one. Yeah, he was really fun. He reminded me very much of some of the side villains from Zelda, you know. Kind of goofy, kind of flamboyant. You're like, what the hell? Especially that dude with the tongue. If AI has the ability to lead itself and actually does it, be happy to go to Hollywood and streak past the White House. Hey, nice. Hey, you never know. You never know. I'll be down for that.
Pray, allow me
We're
time
going
to search
streaking,
for a way
boys.
forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a fucking crazy, crazy weather stuff going on. Now an eclipse, and then we got the fucking presidential election. Lord Jesus. I'm not one to believe in rapture and end times outside of a good story, but I'm not gonna start prepping or anything. But my God, if you are one of those people, I can understand why they're getting their panties in a twist. They're prepper panties, you know, rubber panties in case they need to poop on the go. Poop on the go. Rock your body in time. Okay, I just shit myself. Yeah, that's the. I'm telling you, that's if Beetlejuice 2 is not good, then that's it for me. That's the straw that broke the camel's ass. I'm giving up, going on a mad rampage. All right, where to next? We get out of these moments and then it's just like
nowhere to be seen.
So weird. Just set up the next quest. Why do I have to rest and do 15,000 things? Here we go. Await Captain Brand's plan of action. New plan is ordered to prove yourself to Arisen. Okay. Basically, rest for 2 days.
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
No. We know it's going to lead to BATTAHL, the new area, so that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Let me go. Whereabouts my house? I always forget where it is. Where you at?
Now there.
I'm here. My house is over here. Damn it. I went left when I should have went right. Oh, I'd be streaking alright. This is true. This is true. Please lock up your daughters and lock up your chairs. Actually, your daughters will be safe from DPG, but your chairs will not be. Whether it's an ornate chair, your grandma's rocking chair, your gamer chair, it doesn't matter. It's all flavor of the week for him, especially if it's unwashed. Unwashed chairs. This is the life of a young DPG. Maybe they'll make a movie about you. I hope so. We could get Dev Patel star in the DPG mockumentary. Oh, what could we call it?
Is an important duty in its own right.
What could we call it? We could call it DP3. DP3. It's when DPG turned into C3PO. Got a little confused. What's going on here? Pawn has returned from beyond the rift. What happened? I didn't see that. Pawn quest. What the fuck, Pawn? What happened? Was he killed? Why are you giving me a spud? Take. Ned? Set a new pawn. No. Are you good? I don't trust this dude.
When I think of my travels,
but I think of my travels. I think he might have died there. Let's just very quickly take off his mask and make sure that he doesn't have the dragon's plague. Come here. I need to check your eyes. Shaggy and Scooby.
Off we go then.
Alright, he seems to be okay. He doesn't have red eyes. Gotta be careful. I think they come back from there. It's very. What are you doing? You good, Bo? Are you good? That's a good Scooby. We're gonna get you some Scooby snacks. Scooby Dooby Doo. He's a good dude. Right. Fucking scary. Alright, let's go talk to Brant. What a funny bunch of quests. I'm gonna kill that guy. A deep insight. Hey, not bad, not bad. Or lack of deep insight. I don't know. You call it one man's perv, it's another man's pervert. Shit. Still to this day, never vote for anybody to be in the office. I don't trust them, folks. Yeah. You're dead right. I feel the same. I do. But you'll have everybody arguing that it's like, well, if you don't vote, then you're part of the problem, blah, 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 because you allow someone else in office, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bullshit. But it is true. Like, the last referendum they did here, which is kind of like our little laws that get passed, only 40% of people voted.
Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. There's not a...
I didn't ask.
This way, if you please.
Dude, I really want them to make a bully too. It'll never happen. Deeper G, panty tea. Is that true? I didn't know he was stealing panties. Oh my god. He wishes. Maybe his sisters, I don't know. God, we told you about this. The patty thief. Be like one of those Winnie the Pooh movies, you know? Blood and panty thieves. I can't believe they're turning that into a giant universe. We're getting a Bambi movie where like it's like a zombie deer getting another blood and honey movie. Okay, no sign of Brant yet. All this just so you can send me the BATTAHL. I was kind of hoping for a cheeky coronation. There he is. Just have to wait for him to spawn in. I won't tell if you won't tell. You're just a bunch of polygons.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Her Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
And yeah, no matter who you vote for, it's always the same nonsense. Yeah, it's really is true. We have a lot of political parties over here, and it's the same nonsense. All talk, and they shit on the other guy. You vote them in because they did well shitting on the other guy. They do the same stuff as the other guy. It's the same thing, rinse and repeat. I fucking hate politics. I long since given up them. Even as a kid, they were always just a pain in the ass. But what they would do is, it was all promises, you know. And then even if they did do some of the things that they wanted, it was quickly then gotten rid of by the next group. So, yeah.
Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to BATTAHL.
You don't say.
You might uncover the
bloody panty thieves. Ah, hey. Where there's a kink, there's a kink lover and a kink shamer.
The sigil upon that letter from some days past.
Where there's a willy, there's a kink. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Ought to be found therein.
Okay, so he's going to give me, I assume, the permit, right?
Yet official dealings twixt BATTAHL and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, few may pass through BATTAHL's fortress, save Beastren merchants.
Now, we already did a quest for a Beastren merchant. Remember, we made the Jedi orb, and I actually made two versions of it, one being a fake, sold the fake to the idiot, and kept the real one for this merchant. What did he give me? A Beastren mask.
With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that it ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, you shall have to act the part.
Thanks, buddy. Alright. Hey, a fucking port crystal. Let's go. So port crystals are very rare fast travel points. And you put them on the ground, and no one will steal them when they won't get lost. But you can then fast travel to that point, no matter if it's the middle of the forest or whatever. Usually you want to keep them for some of the towns, though. Or some of the special places. And you can pick them up whenever you want, take them back and put them somewhere else. But they're very rare.
The Arisen.
Hello.
I've been looking for you.
Everyone's looking for me. What do you want, bitch?
Sven wants to meet with you.
Okay.
Says he'll be waiting in his...
Alright. Sven Gorn Eriksson over here. I love that the statue is of a beheaded dragon. Pretty cool. I believe this person... This I think that may be
this ladder is here for a reason.
the Arisen from the first game, maybe. That'd be cool. Oh yeah. Nah, I want to be disappointed. Disappoint my own damn self. Exactly. I think sure I need to make up some maps. Ooh. Oh, do you guys make the maps in Fortnite? Nice. I played a few of the little mini games, mini dynamite pudding. I don't have a clue how to do it. It's become the Roblox. It's very impressive stuff.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to
I haven't a clue about it myself. Now, I think we've once again entered that era of them making the OG map again. Fortnite OG. Stiff as balls? I heard that.
Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
The chatter over these lot. Alright, he's going to give us like a helpful tip or a word of warning before we go to BATTAHL. Luckily, I have a fast travel right there, so we're going to get there. It'll be nice. It'll feel like a proper kind of next step in the game.
Here, Master.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
I love that they're not allowed to come in here. Fuck off. But yeah, people are just desperate for that OG experience again. Honestly, them seeing that huge response and turning it into an official thing, even if they just used someone else's work, was pretty damn smart of them. And even more so, putting it back in like the Disney vault again, you know, where it's only going to come out. They're probably going to do it in an official capacity at the end, I'd say, of this season, maybe May or something. Or what would be the next one? August, maybe. We'll see. And then you'll have like a small month-long Fortnite OG stuff. It was nice. But yeah, doing that artificial scarcity or locking it up in the Disney vault, as I said, is their way of bringing up, you know, hype for it again. I get it, it works, but you can see that people get browned off with all the fucking stupid shit they have to go through. Where is this guy? So they just make their own again in between the seasons. God damn it. Is it that hard? Oh wait, that's Journey to the BATTAHL. That's what I want to do. Pay a visit if... Okay, no, that's not the one. Beggar's Tale. No. Where's the one about Sven? He didn't give me any quarter. Weird. I think he's in here. This gets really pissy though. They'll go like, you're not supposed to be in here.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
See? How do I talk to Sven then? I don't know where the fuck he could be. Is this him here, little prick? Standing around? I think it might be him. Who are you? Nice, some old bastard.
Hold a moment, sir. You won't want to miss this.
That's annoying as shit. Don't tell me come down here, someone's looking for me, then everything is off limits. Bastards.
I've been here so long.
I haven't a clue where these quarters are. How the fuck would I know? Yeah, let's chill here and wait till daytime. They tend to be less pissy at daytime. Fucking AI. Where's a Willy, there's a wanker, right? Willy Wanker and the Cream Factory. Damn! That is true. Did anyone watch that Wonka movie? Honestly, I think there was more hype about the fake Wonka experience.
Come to think of it, pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. What Bale
I like that it only affected the pawn. Did you notice that? Didn't affect us.
Over pawns.
Yeah. That was cool. I like that. That was such a surprise in the first game. It's like, the pawns aren't just fucking AI. I suppose with a name like the pawn makes sense, right? So where could he be? Will let me in here now? I think they might not be so pissy. But the problem is, game works on autosave. Okay, they're okay now. Works on autosave, and then the restricted areas have a very light in the bottom left corner, very light red marker around them, but it's like architect drawings. You can barely see that red line. So I've walked in and just got completely assailed by 7 dudes. Like, fuck that. Alright, Svenny up here. Hello there, sorry, excuse me. And there's meant to be like combat music, like Oblivion, you know, when you do something wrong, but they don't tend to care. They just destroy you very fast. Owie! But yeah, like I've definitely had a lot of rants when it comes to governments for sure, and politics and religion as well. Like I don't shy away from that. So people always say like, oh, it's a death sentence to your channel if you start talking about this stuff. Like not unless you're fucking Hassan or whatever. But even that dude doesn't have a fucking clue. He's another one of those politicians where they only know excruciatingly annoying details about their own fucking party, but when you ask them for any type of world views or things that they could fix or want to change, they clam up. They haven't a clue. They'll resort to shitting on the other party or just bringing up random stuff and leading it back to the conversation that they do know about. It's stupid. That's why whenever I watch those debates, especially the presidential debates, it's just shit's embarrassing. And people just want the sheer basic things, you know. They just want our fucking to look after our people. That's Deesa's chambers. How can we just walk in here and just slit the bitch? There she is right there. Fucking slit your throat, you bitch. She's the one causing all this trouble. So we can't do it like that, sadly. Alright, that's Deesa's chambers. Where's Sven's?
What must needs be done?
Like, I haven't been into this castle. This one isn't marked. Maybe this is it. Royal chambers? Sven, are you around, you useless prick? Luckily, stealing doesn't seem that big a deal, so I just nick everything, even some freebies. Look at that Wakestone shard, that's huge. People pissing and moaning about the Wakestones because they're microtransactions, but I have 9 or 10 of them, and I haven't left the first area. And that's no excuse for microtransactions, but... Where's Sven? Yeah, here we go. Are you in here, you little bollocks? There he is. Fucking Tom Holland.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for BATTAHL in order to...
Willy wanker. Now I'll never be able to eat an eclair again. But start making a map, but I don't know what I want to make. Nice, so many possibilities. Still for Gene Wilder's. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Classic. Have you seen Gene Wilder recently? Oh, fuck. You know when you start getting old, when you see a lot of these actors and stuff? Jesus Christ. And poor Bruce Willis. He barely talks or anything. That's so sad. He got very early dementia and a few other, you know, of those like different complications and different things from Alzheimer's, and I couldn't even begin to name them. And then I seen Gene Hackman. Speaking of Gene Wilder, I seen Gene Hackman. Oh my God! Like these guys are getting old. I get that for sure, but he's completely unrecognizable. That just makes me so sad. But the dude is 94 years old, you know. I think it's just me getting old. He's 94. People forget that. Like all those movies you love Gene Hackman in, he's old as fuck already, you know. And he's well into his 40s and 50s during like Unforgiven and Enemy of the State and all that. But now he just looks like, he kind of looks like that old war vet down the outside of 7-Eleven trying to tell you stories while stealing money out of your back pocket. But 94, it's a hell of an age. Look, that's Gene Hackman now. It's completely unrecognizable. I hope he's been well looked after. That's all I hope. You know. People just getting old. It is what it is, you know. People getting old. I'm getting old. We're in the 2020s, for fuck's sake. Getting old. I saw that, so bizarre. Yeah. Crazy. Got the spell check. Oh, you're all good. Just remember Jackie Chan. Yeah, they were saying that. Now, I saw a picture of him and he looked completely fine. And then someone posted another picture, supposedly, of him on stage doing some kind of a seminar or something. He had a huge mustache, but he looked shocking bad. He looked really... I don't think it was him, though. Because I've seen him in movies and stuff. And even for 70, he looked really good. But who knows? Like, you'd be looking at a picture and not realizing it's from 50 years ago. 15 years ago, even. Jackie Chan, he's... you know, he's very happy, lovable dude. Or at least he comes off as that, right? But he's extremely proper... You know, like he goes by all of the Chinese honor and that. You know, he's completely disowned his son because he was caught with drugs and that. Which is, it's kind of sad in a way. And of course then the son has gone deeper into that kind of stuff. And then I think he's another son who wants to get into movies, and he kind of pushed them out of it. So I think he's into music now instead. So yeah, in terms of the Jackie we know as a film actor, he's a, you know, a happy, fun-loving dude, and I'd love to have a drink with him, go karaoke with him. He seems like a great guy. But then as a father, he is rules with an iron fist, or a drunken... not a drunken fist, that sounds wrong. It's more of a take on his movie. But you know what I mean. Like, very, very honourable, very... Yeah, I suppose most fathers kind of get like that to a point. And then you can have absolute deadbeat shithead fathers. Like, speaking of movie actors, have you heard this shit about Brad Pitt? You know, good old Brad Pitt, all those movies and all the shit he got up to, and then he got with Angelina Jolie, and they had a few kids and adopted a few. Apparently he is a scumbag father. Now, the last movie I think I realistically watched Brad Pitt in was Moneyball, which is a long time ago. I haven't seen him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's like one of the only Tarantino movies I haven't seen. And I haven't seen him in Bullet Train. So yeah, the last one was kind of Moneyball, which I think is almost 10 years old now. I'll tell you how fucking old we are. But yeah, apparently the last time he won an Academy Award, one of his sons came out and said, yeah, congratulations to one of the most scumbag fucking people on the planet. Our whole family lives in fear of this man and all this stuff. And I was like, what the hell is going on, you know? Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you for using your Prime. Cheers. Cheers, Dynamite. You're too good. 15 months, dude. Cheers, dude. Nice. Look, there's Jackie Chan. Look. But I think that's just bad lighting or something. Probably just didn't die here. That could even be another dude. But yeah. But yeah, the Brad Pitt stuff, like, honestly, we never know what's going on with these celebrities behind doors, you know. It takes 5 seconds to look at Angelina Jolie that, you know, it takes 2 people to be fucked up in a relationship, but and she always has had that kind of resting bitch face, like she's got dummy mommy written all over her. So clearly both of them are pieces of shit, I'd say. Just typical celebrity stuff, you know. But no, I've no doubt about this. Like when the child speaks out, not the parent, you know, you'd expect like a really horrible coming out story and you know, a hit piece from Angelina Jolie about him, but it's not. It's from the child. And children have no reason to lie unless it's like clout, but they don't care about that. They're all off, you know, online. So it's really fucked up. So it's definitely brought, as usual, people are like, oh, good actor, but horrible human being, and that kind of goes for most musicians as well. Honestly, these days, the musicians that you almost care about are the ones that you can respect that have come out of the far side of drugs, drink, and all sorts of stuff. Like I still have a lot of respect for Ozzy Osbourne, but like, you know, sitting down there listening to any stories, any documentary, you see what a piece of shit. Like he was completely not himself. He would go off, sleep with all manner of people, and I mean people, men and women. Like he would run around in his wife's dress and everything. He was a fucking crazy bastard. But I think once that sad passing of Randy Rhoads, I think it completely woke him up. But you know, you'd be the same as me. Love his music, you know. I actually think some of his solo stuff was better than Sabbath, but that's like hearsay. I know that, but it just felt a bit more. I don't know. It felt a bit more open. But the early Sabbath stuff was genre defining. You know, like it's crazy. We wouldn't have half of the genres we have now without them. Same with like we wouldn't have rock and roll and everything without blues. So it kind of goes like that, you know. But yeah, so what the shit he got into, holy fuck. But that's the beauty of if you're lucky, very lucky enough to come out the far side. You know, Ozzy's not doing the best these days either. Like the last thing I watched him in, he was doing a road trip with his son Jack, and yeah, he's walking around with a cane. His speech is eternally and brain is eternally fucked, but he's clean as far as he says anyway. Probably on 17 different medications just to keep him going. But yeah, interesting stories for sure. But most of our idols end up doing some heinous shit, and it sucks because you're like, hey, I just want to be a fan of something and have some escapism, whether it's music, movies, fucking games. Can you please not be an absolute tit of a human being for 5 seconds and let the power go to your head? Please, for the love of God. It's not about being a role model because that's a lot of pressure to put on people. It's about being a good fucking person, and that's a simple thing to do. That's a simple thing to do. If you can just remove yourself from being a prick for 2 seconds, you know, it would be great. Why does every fucking big person, every goddamn Minecraft YouTuber, every bastard streamer almost turn out to be a grooming piece of shit? How hard is it to not be a scumbag? Apparently for these people, it's very hard. Every zero they get in their bank account creates another fucking narcissistic trait or a horrible scumbag vice, you know? It's so stupid. So stupid. I think it's just boredom and too rich, you know? That's why I kind of advocated for wealth distribution. As goofy as it sounds, it would break the economy, but I was always like, if you reach like 20 million, you know, money in the bank, you can't earn another dime. But people would just stop working. But honestly, any of these big celebrities, outside of some of this philanthropy work they do, they don't serve any purpose, right? Can you tell me anything? Like, it's entertainment, probably, but I mean, that's subjective. I can get entertainment off a stupid dating show. I'm like, this is complete garbage, car crash, horrible, fucking, you got half of them are plants, the other half are fucking airheads, and the other half don't even know how to fucking, what 2 + 2 is, you know? So I know it's car crash TV, but you can't take your eyes off. And now, luckily, I don't watch anything like Love Island or anything like that. I'm talking about the old dating shows, the classics like Flavor of Love and fucking Rocket Love and all the loves. There's no love at all. That shit is good because it's car crash, you know. Even the old reality stuff where it all started, the real world, even early Big Brother. Survivor is like crack for me. Like, I can't stop. I have to binge the whole fucking season. I love it. Australian Survivor I like the most. I don't know why, but it's all good. So that kind of stuff. But yeah, with the celebrities, like what purpose do they serve? Like, what purpose does the Kardashians serve the individual person on the street? Nothing. You know, maybe you try and save up your money and buy some of their slim lingerie or whatever, or watch their show or whatever. But I don't know. But yeah, when it comes to something like wealth distribution, one, they'd never go along with it. Two, it would never work. But it just, I do think that when you hear about these people where they're like this 16-year-old who just became the youngest billionaire, have you seen this? Yeah, youngest billionaire ever. So unfortunately, it's nothing that she's earned herself. She makes £125,000 British pounds, so closer to nearly 200,000 or $150,000 a day. A day. And as you can imagine, like, how is she earning that? And your mind first goes to some nefarious shit. Not quite. And then the other side of you're like, well, she's a child. How can she, there's labor laws, she can't be working for this. And you'd be correct. That's exactly. She's not doing anything. She's just on social media. How she's making this money is not through TikTok. It's actually through her father and her grandfather, who own a electrical part, huge factory in Brazil. And they make all of the electrical engines, you know, all the electric car engines, everything that's exploding right now. So yeah, all of his heirs, like grandfather, great grandfather, all of great grandkids, all of them are making that kind of money a day. And on the Forbes list alone, three of his ancestors alone, whatever you want to call them, 3 of his grandkids alone are on that list, which is insane when you're making that kind of money. So yeah, youngest billionaire, and she's just on fucking Instagram posting pictures, whatever. And then, you know, on the other side of things, you see, you know, how crazy OnlyFans has exploded. So yeah, maybe we should start to think about some kind of wealth distribution, because all these people work hard. You might want to say whatever you want about OnlyFans models. They fucking work very hard. They do. In the gym, in social media and all that stuff, you know. Yeah, you might seem like it's just a nice pair of tits or a BBL or whatever. It's more than that. The moment you stop thinking that, the moment you're lying to yourself as you crack open another beer and sit there eating Cheetos. These people are in the gym 4 a.m. Yeah, some of them are blessed with genetics and others are blessed with a plastic surgeon. It's all the same. So they work the fucking ass off. For sure, I'm not Mr. fucking White Knight or anything. I told you this stuff really doesn't really belong on Twitch. But just doing a blanket banning it never works. So you should just have a Twitch After Dark section. Very simple, just click on it. But they'll never do that. Enough of that shite. Anyway, yeah, that's the way I feel like. And you see some of these the new money and the new content creators and that, and they just swindle it or drive a Lamborghini into the side of a fucking car, into another car, into a fucking tree or whatever. And that kind of shit tells me that we are making millionaires out of 20-year-olds with the mind of an 8-year-old, and it's extremely dangerous until someone can get killed. And they have already. So maybe. The other way people have, like, was it conservatorships? That's wrong. Like, we've seen how horrible that can be, but there's other ways where you do, like, trust funds until they're 21 or 25, and why that stuff isn't handled better, I don't know. I think they wanted to change all of our smoking and vaping and drinking over here is 18 and 16. I think they want to switch it up to 21 now. There'll be fucking war over that. Half of them are already doing the 12 anyway. We'll never get away from the Irish alcoholic stereotype if we keep leaning into it. But we're not even top 10 highest drinking countries in the world. When I looked that up, I couldn't believe it. It was like Czech Republic, fucking Poland, all these places, Russia. Like, these guys will brush their teeth with vodka, you know what I mean? It's like, holy bollocks. But yeah, teach their own. Anyway, next summer, baby, how's it going? Hello. Welcome. Dude, I'm glad his son put him out like that, and Screw Pit too. Yeah, Jesus. I'm telling you, Jackie Chan, it's the old ways, right? I think most of us can agree when you think about it. Like, some of these kids, we don't believe in corporal punishment, capital punishment anymore. But sometimes, when I grew up, I got an ass whooping and didn't do me any harm. So that's how I feel about that stuff, where it's like, definitely we shouldn't be beating on them, but there needs to be, you know, we've gone to the point where we're too far the other way, where we're treating kids like they're snowflakes and they're not being properly reprimanded in some way, you know. I'm not telling you go around beating people, that doesn't really fix things either, but there needs to be something in the middle where it's like, okay, actual punishment, please, thank you, that'd be great.
As for me, I've been looking into
You can
my
tell
movements
on,
since last
on
we
these
met, and
streamers' faces that they've never been told no, you know. They can't clean up the moldy burgers from the $90,000 fucking dollars worth of McDonald's that they spend every year, you know. It's like, where did they go wrong? What's that? You tell me you don't have 5 minutes to put that in garbage. And even the fucking maids coming in going, I'm not getting asbestos and fucking salmonella from this shit.
'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written.
Madness.
It seems to be addressed to someone
there
called
we go.
Phases.
Yes, this is the guy we're looking for.
I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed to grasp
Where's
its
the
meaning,
summer baby?
or what compelled her to throw it
You
away.
blasphemer.
Here, I thought it best that you have it.
Alright, I want to get to the new area. I'm ranting and raving about stuff. Honestly, when it comes to streaming and stuff, you can just talk your arse off. It's not really going to change anything, though, is it?
Position to make demands, of course.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of stuff to go through this year. This is always a rough time with the fucking election year stuff. You don't know what's going to happen. Are people going to freak out and do this and that? And alright, investigate the letter and report back to Sven. Okay. Sven! As much as people rag on America, I'm like, look, they are one of the superpowers, even if they might not show it every now and then. So at times, what's going on in those certain countries can dictate what's going on in the rest of the world, whether they want to admit it or not, as they moan about paying more for gas. You know, and same over here, our petrol and diesel goes up. You're like, why do you think? Because of the fucking conflict that's going on and other choices. So to say that what's going on in these other countries doesn't affect you is a fucking lie. Even in a tiny little country like Ireland, most of the time we stay neutral, and they use our country as a refueling port and all that stuff, and that gets really pissy. They get really pissy on both sides about that. If we close our borders, they get pissed. If we let them in, the other side gets pissed. It's goofy. And then you got like UK right beside us, and they can't keep their fucking mouth shut about stuff, you know. Because they still have this weird thing where they think that it's World War II and World War I again, and that they're some big giant military might that can help them. Like, sure, you've still got the fucking Air Force and you've still got your ships and that, but this is a whole different ball game. It ain't World War II anymore. You would get completely blasted out of the fucking world in seconds, you know, eviscerated. But they still think that they're just a giant ally. They're like, yes, we'll go to your aid. And I'm like, no, sorry, you've been fucking vaporized. And we have to be the country beside that mess, you know. It's like, fuck. Honestly, the way I feel between our own conflict with the fucking north of Ireland, I would rather just all fucking 4 or 5 million of us just get an oar and row the whole country away. I'd like to join up with Iceland or something. Like, I'm fucking done being the running dog for fucking Britain, and anything that they say, we have to suffer. Like, look at Brexit right now. We can't even get proper logistics going, you know. They have to go around it or through it with import charges. It's embarrassing. We've no choice no matter. Unless we build our own tunnel to France and to the rest of mainland Europe, we're fucked. We're fucked. But the Channel tunnel is not worth shit. Anyway. Yeah. Close the phone, record me, friends of them, and they respect they're getting punched in the teeth. Hey, yeah. You're right. You gotta fucking stand up for what's right. When it comes to politics and stuff, I'll never deny anybody. I don't agree with any of them. I don't care really when it comes down to it. But you know, as long as people don't get obsessed, it's kind of like these people with anime. They get too far obsessed into it. It's okay to like something, but if it's your whole personality, you'll find that your brain slowly becomes warped. Where do we have to go for this now? I want to read this later. Where did they put the key items? Is it here? Valuables, maybe, yeah. Unfinished letter. Queen Regent Disa expressing her gratitude for a gift of a god's way. Yeah, so that's what he did. That's what he's coming here. Okay. And then even faces jumps off the page. Okay, so now what happens? Do we go back to Brandt? Investigate the intent. And just goes no destination. Findings with the region kin. Okay. The Nation of the Lambent Flame. Yeah, it's clear that they're fucking around, these two. Facius and her, that's fine. Received the unfinished letter, penned by Disa. Let's get out of here. I feel extremely uncomfortable in these royal chambers. Hell no. Fuck the whole lot of them. I wonder what would happen if you were just to kill Disa. What leads down here? I just want to leave. It's taken me a while to get here. I knew it was going to do that. I'm like, now what you could do, if you're all cheeky, you could just break into, jump over the wall and break into it that way. I kind of urge you against doing that, because what you'll do is you'll be a fugitive for the rest of the game. Every time you bump into them. Now, yeah, so he talked about trying to get in here, and because it's the land of the Beastren, which are these cool lion people, very much like, as much as they don't want me to compare them, I don't care. They're basically like the Khajiit from Elder Scrolls. Okay, cool. Nice. But there are cool people. He gave me a mask, and I think I'm going to be able to wear this mask to kind of sneak in a little bit, but I don't know if that means if I take it off I'm in trouble as well. Because these Beastren, I have one on my team called Scooby. You can actually be part of the Beastren as well if you want. You can pick that race at the start of the game, which would probably make things a little easier. But they weren't in the first game, but there was mention of them. And there's a lot of racism in the game towards them. They love doing this. Like I said this about Elder Scrolls as well, with the Khajiit and with the other guy. What are they called? The Ungolians? No, what the fuck are they called? Argonians. There we go. It's been a minute, sorry. And I think a lot of devs do that because it leads to some interesting stories. But I also think it's because that they can actually write racist shit, because some of them have that weird fucking fantasy. The little crouching tiger, hidden races. Alright. I have to wait till he gets here. Even though he's here already, I can't hire him. This is kind of one of the fast travels in the game. But yeah, you see that a lot. There's a lot of stuff about this company, Sweet Baby Inc. You guys heard about them? It's hard not to talk about games and not have this stuff pop up.
Not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I think the biggest issue about it is that it's kind of somehow brought up old Gamergate stuff from 2014. Even though all that stuff exploded in 2014, it goes back way like into the 90s, then into the dawn of the new era of gaming. Basically when Nintendo saved gaming, a lot of people don't want to believe that, but Atari and Konami, basically two of the bigger, it was in the entire industry, but they were two of the bigger guys caused an issue. They brought down they caused the video game crash. They were huge proponents of it. Don't leave! I have to take that ox cart. We gotta get rid of this guy. What am I supposed to do? These harpies with the titties. If you don't have ranged attacks, what you do? Nice, look, we're ranking up really fast. It's the bottom half that take a long time. The first couple you get for free. Oh, sorry.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
But yeah, ever since that, it became kind of a little rock star thing gaming. You know, all these devs became rock stars. You ever seen these Japanese devs living it up? And that was kind of cool, you know. It was kind of a cool fucking boys club, but very quickly that became toxic, as you can imagine. The nerds that were bullied in school ended up getting the power and the money, and instead of using that to champion things forward, they used it to get back at the women who said no, at the jocks and men that treated them like shit. And I understand it, but it's a tale as old as time. You're meant to rise above that shit, but they didn't do it. So you ended up with these, as they call themselves, the Cosby Clubs, which was as fucked up as you can imagine by a name like that. They prided themselves in drugging women and doing all sorts of manner of shit. It's like, holy fuck. I was part of Blizzard and a few others. And then when they started to kind of celebrate themselves with things like Game Awards and GDC, which is supposed to be about, you know, more about talks and, you know, finding out little cool ideas and uses of engines that maybe each team didn't know about. And it stopped being about that, and it started being about devs getting together and fucking each other over. So it eventually led to a massive explosion of hatred in 2014 during where a whole lot of journalists started to attack game devs and the gamers themselves, and they didn't realize that there was a massive amount of evidence being collected. And you had the likes of 4chan, which, if weaponized correctly, 4chan can be extremely helpful. But for the most part, we know it's a toxic farm for sure. But yeah, that was crazy back then. So they had found out that journalists were basically, a lot of women journalists, were basically getting ahead by getting head, if you know what I mean. Which is, we all know this happens in every industry. But yeah, so most of those articles and all that kind of political push that was happening was caused by a lot of shit, and now they want to try and bring it back, which is so stupid. In this case, it's about this Sweet Baby Inc., which is a diversity consultant. Yeah, it's a fucking made-up profession, made-up job description, and they're trying to blame all of the bad writing and, you know, forced diversity on this company. I think that's wrong. Like, I think representation is extremely important, but my issue with movies and games and everything is how bad writing has become, and only a small, like 5 to 10% of that is because we need to put this wokeness in here, we need to put this diversity in here, whatever. That's only a small part of it. Like, at the end of the day, representation is more important than whatever way they feel, you know. But the rest of it is just shitty writing. It's shitty writing. If you've watched the MCU lately, if you've watched any kind of a movie with excruciating dialogue, if you've played a video game like Saints Row or Suicide Squad or any of these games where it's written with the mind of a 4-year-old who's read like Teen Now, you know, those old fucking teen magazines about how to wear the lip gloss to attract your crush. That's what the writing is like. It's so bad in all these games. Now, some of the Japanese developers, luckily, are exempt because they've held on to some of those old ways from the 90s. But this also comes with blatant fan service, you know, like, let's make these titties bigger. But most people like that. I mean, most men will, you know, and even the ladies too, if they like that stuff too. And it's fine, but it can't be all there is, you know. There's a very good reason why 90% of Japanese games is gameplay first and stories an afterthought, you know, whether it's a Nintendo product or what. If you don't want to feed into the whole fan service side of it, Nintendo tend to keep things family friendly, but haven't really written a great story in God knows how long. I don't know, 10 plus years. Like, you can say what you want about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they're wonderful, but then that story is like, it sounds like a screenplay or a treatment for a game or movie, but never actually reaches any height at all, you know. They're both kind of piss poor. Or is this guy going to let me buy it? Why don't we just go buy in the Oscar? You can't stop me. No, this is a fancy one. We don't get the right in this one. This is for the celebrities and the royalty. So yeah, it's interesting times. You're probably the exact same as me. I just want to play video games and have some fun. This is a form of escapism for me. I'm trying to escape the shit of life into some fun games. I don't want to escape the shit of life into the shit of video games. What good is that? So please, devs, take your time. Hire some good writers. Take as much time as you need. Get rid of those bugs. Hire the QA testers that you keep firing over and over and over again. For the love of God, we were on a nice track right around 2013, and then everything fucking went shit-faced, and we never really recovered from it. It was like the birth of a new generation. Xbox fucking fell through the cracks, and PlayStation kind of picked up all that. It's just the way it goes. Every single generation, one does good, the other does bad. Like, no doubt, you know, the end of this generation or even the next generation, Sony will probably fall, you know. It's just the way it goes. Your idea of you know, pitting one against the other, just, it really doesn't work. All you're doing is just bringing the industry down. Instead of the competition, it should be all three of us: Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, and even PC as well. PC is its own thing, I think, and we should be going against like movies and you know, fucking mobile and Apple and all that shit. That's who we should be fighting, instead of fighting amongst ourselves. It's so silly. But PlayStation have always been cagey, ever since the start when they got into a fight with Nintendo. So they're kind of the bitch with a grudge, and they never got over it. You know, that really heinous bitch who's like bringing it up all the time, chip on her shoulder. That's what PlayStation like. They put out great games, but they always seem to be following in others' footsteps. I miss the days when they used to be innovative and weird, but we haven't seen that since the PS3. Xbox, on the other hand, they're deeply American in every which way, which means they're, you know, very confident and really, really fucking powerful when they want to be, but also make the most basic fucking mistakes, you know? That's what pisses me off. It's like, hey, if you just kept going with Xbox 360, you would be 10 times the company now. I'm not talking about Microsoft. To me, they might as well be two different companies, you know? They still report their fucking, you know, earnings and all that together, so it makes Xbox seem like $1 trillion company. I'm like, no, Microsoft is the $1 trillion company, but Xbox is one of the top 3 earners for them, so it ain't going anywhere, you know? I could still see PlayStation and Xbox being a known entity 30 years from now, easily, but not in the console space. Does that make any sense? I think both of them will go fully digital, and even the our hardware will be something completely different as well, you know? It'll be more like kind of where VR is trying to be, a bit of VR and that Apple Vision Pro type stuff. I could see that being a thing for sure.
There's a ladder here.
They're trying to like push us with these almost like invisible TVs. Have you seen this stuff? Like where it's like completely translucent. But I don't think I think it's too late. I think we're now going digital. We're going to have digital projectors and digital HoloLens and holograms and that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I just want to play some games, have some fun. I won't give up gaming until it gets really fucked up. But it'll never get that far. People will just fight against it. Alright, let's see what he says. He's going to let us through with the permit, but will he let us through without the mask? I think if I put the mask on. But how is he not going to know?
Entry permit.
Come on, bitch.
Hold a moment.
Oh.
That cart has priority.
Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
Oh, here's the bastard himself. Maybe we'll get a look at him. Lord Phaesus. Where are you, little cunt? Come on. Yeah, that's the guy we saw. If only he knew. Yeah, we are nothing to him now. But soon enough, we will be the person to bring him down. He's probably the Lord of BATTAHL.
You seek to enter BATTAHL, I presume? I'll have to check your papers.
When they see a flying fist, right? Yeah, they get so scared. So scared. Honestly, the way our government, it wouldn't be surprised me if we start a war with another country and resign past responsibility. Yeah, I'd say so. No, for now, it's mainly just allied to this and that and sending troops and shit. Half the people over there, they were like joining with Russia. They were like, these are the traitors, the British traitors and all. I was like, what the fuck? As what people are feeling at the moment, the Conservatives, like, how badly can we fuck up the country before the next general election? Right, yeah. I don't think Britain has been seen as much of a power since, honestly, Margaret Thatcher, you know? Like, everyone hated the Iron Lady, the Iron Bitch, but my god, did she command presence. Once Tony Blair got in there, like, it just became a joke, and it's just been a joke since then. He's always had that very punchable face. What is it about politicians, man? The first thing on the list, they have to have a punchable face. Fuck me. They do it so well, and so easily. It's like a skill. 6th sense. Never wanted to punch someone so much in my life. They won't get in. Yeah, over here in Ireland we have the Fianna Fáil, which is like one of our first governments when we became a republic, you know. And they're always like the boys in green, like we'll do things right. They fuck up. Then we have Fine Gael, which is pretty much not worse. And then we have the Sinn Féin, which are more northern. Well, not being Northern Ireland, it's more northern, but they always have had like a Northern Ireland feel to them. They have never really got into office, and that does kind of show how much we are still at odds with the North, but they're close. Like, you know, there's just like with talks of Scotland getting independent, there's always talks of unionization of Ireland, but it would cripple both economies, you know, because we would be then in debt to Britain. You would take on Northern Ireland's economy and crippled economy as well, and their debt as well, you see. You just wouldn't like that. And there's far too much still hatred to this day. Like, yeah, there's no bombings and stuff, but there's still animosities, there's generational hate, and it's far removed when it was just about religion. It was Catholics versus Protestants. It's no longer about that. This is about families. It's about a stupid line on a map, and it's about old debts and old hatreds and revenge always. And like, these people who were killed and their families have mostly died and moved on, maybe from natural causes, or are way older, but they've already instilled that hatred and that fucking, you know, it's not even about religion anymore. It's not been about religion since, I'd say, the 2000s, you know, since like well over 20 years after Good Friday Agreement. They tried to put a stop to everything, but that's never really been honored at all. It's a disaster. Such a tiny, small country, but we've shown our ass more times than we care to admit. It fucking sucks. And right now, what's going on is we've taken in a lot of asylum seekers from Syria when that conflict was happening, and we took in asylum seekers from Ukraine most recently, and it, instead of instilling a sense of you know, helping these people, it's just reared a horrible racism that's deep down inside of fucking nearly everybody, but in this case in the Irish, which is so sad because I think we've come a long way as a people. We've been the first as a country to do a lot of very forward thinking stuff, but we've also been very backwards, and a lot of this stuff is just the small right-wing movements that happen. Sadly, every country has them. They find places, they burrow deep like a tick in a dog's fur, you know, and they don't rear their head until trouble starts, and they incite violence, and they create a message within another message. So every protest is never just about that one singular issue, which most protests are warranted. Absolutely, I stand for the right to you know, fight for what you believe in and what you think is right, and protest against that what you think is wrong. But these things quickly devolve into horrible stuff. It happens in America, it happens in Britain and Ireland, it happens everywhere. They find a place, and until you weed out those bad bastards, we don't stand a chance. No message will ever be properly, and no country will ever thrive as long as they allow that kind of hatred, you know. It sucks. This music in the background sounds like Braveheart or something, having a speech. Oh, but anyway, I love my country dearly, but it frustrates me to no end, because I always think, like, if we can't make politics and government work in such a small country, it's never going to work when you multiply that population by 100 times like it is in America. Like, we're, you know, maybe 5 to maybe 6 million strong here. You guys are 360 million, you know. Fucking Jesus Christ. So whenever people rag on America like they do, I'm like, dude, we are not but a speck in population compared to them. Now imagine the problems that we can't fix multiplied by 100. It's not the fucking country's fault, you know. It's the fucking people in charge. It always has been. That goes for every world around the world, or every country around the world, every world around the world. People with feelings, the men of the Conservatives, yeah. What do you think? Like, I think most of us, we tend not to want to bother with the politics and stuff. Religion causes more problems. Yeah. I kind of rag on that a lot. I hate to do it because, I mean, if people have found God, if they've found some relief through religion outside of the brainwashing, then far be it. But I tend to split religion, organized religion, and spirituality as two separate things altogether. One is a basic right, and it's part of who you are as a human being, you know, your spirituality. The other is money grabbing, money hungry, brainwashing, and honestly, when it all come down to it, most of these religions is got to do with destroying people's lives, whether it's treating women like cattle, abusing children, you name it. Give me a religion and I'll tell you what's wrong with it. Every single one of them. Fucking madness. But that's the world we live in.
This isn't
we have to have
yours.
something to latch on to.
Take me for a fool.
Drugs,
Present
religion,
your own
guns,
permit, or I'll
fucking
have you
games
thrown
and
in
movies.
jail.
It doesn't matter. We are an obsessive little weak-minded people when we're all together. One person alone can do a lot and be smart, but people together, when we congregate, we're like a fucking herd of sheep, you know, or a herd of lemmings running off the cliff and everybody fall on them. Fucking mad. Right, apparently that's not the right one, isn't it? I think, let me see, if I just change my face here, it's not going to be enough, is it? Just put a mask on, it's going to be like, ah yes, that's clearly not the guy I spoke to 2 seconds ago. Alright, let me see, that wasn't the right permit. Beastrin border, yeah. acquired by Captain Brandt. Its use is restricted to beastrons. Okay. So, now this is going to kind of confuse you if you're playing this, but we got, I think I actually put it away, so I'll have to get it. Yeah. Actually, maybe I give it to one of these guys. No, I think I put it away. I'll go. But basically, there's a quest here by a merchant, and he asks you to look for this jadeite orb. I did it like 2 streams ago. And it's very simple. It's just down the way. But 2 people, even 3 people, are looking for it. They want it. And just like the quest, just like the quest in Dragon's Dogma 1, you have to decide who to give it to. You know, you're like, oh no, I can only have one. But this game specializes in creating forgeries, and you can forge anything in the game, even like woke stones and wake stones and all that stuff, which is kind of funny. Let's see, where exactly is my stuff? This is just an inn, right? My actual stuff is over here. So that includes the jadeite orb. So you can give one of the fakes.
There's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border where quarrels occur.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
So you can give both of them the jadeite orb. So when you do that, he will give you a beastron mask.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
I'll give you a bowl of my hot stew in a minute, you motherfucker. Where's the... Which one does the storage? I think it's vocations, is it? Fuck. Nope. Where's me damn storage?
Need anything?
Yes. Let's see. I'm going from town to town. I get lost. I think it's this one over here. Alright, this is where my storage is. So I got that beastron mask. But I still think if I take this off, it's going to be hell to pay.
After all, 'tis folly to
We're going to be
linger on a
going
single vocation.
into... No, this is not it either.
It's always a pleasure.
Where the fuck is my storage? Why can't I just put it under one simple area? Why must I go to 3 shopkeepers to find my storage? Let me in.
Greeting. We see a great many customers.
No, that's not it either.
Location.
Okay. I'm getting pissed now. Where the fuck is my storage? Which one of these bastard shops is not in the inn? It's this one. Smithy. Maybe it's not here at all. Vocation. I thought vocation would let me do that. Where the fuck? And what's this here? Is another house? Midrun's house. They spoke of that person. This is what's wrong with the game. It's just a small thing, but they have taverns and inns. But they're both called inns.
After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are...
Shut up. Oh yeah, I remember that one, jumping off the enemies. That was fun. That's how you get up there, okay. Ensnare. Oh, that's even better. Shit, dude. Let's get both of them. Bump and lift. Robs the target. Cool. Alright, so
many do come again.
Where the fuck is my stuff? Grr. Arg. Don't make me travel somewhere else just to get my stuff back. Is it up here? Yeah, they shouldn't be calling them all inns, because one is just for sleeping, but the other is for grabbing your
The
shit.
Sovereign's retinue makes to fell
storage.
the dragon at last.
Good lord, I was about to spank you. Okay, so we're looking for a helmet, beastron mask. I don't see it anyway. They better not fucking stole it from me either. Let me see. I remember getting it. Oh no! Fuck. Where the hell did I put it? Shit, dude. Well, it was like a... It was like a little lion head mask. Shit. You think it's maybe a...
Asked. 'Twas a rim.
Maybe it's like a special item, not a helmet. Dude, what the fuck? It's one of these bastards have it. Oh no, this happened before. I gotta be careful here. This game does have bugs in it. By God, it does. I think then if they stole it, we might be screwed out of the quest again. Don't you love it? to Google. This is definitely one of these where you're fucking knee deep in a wiki, and I don't like doing that. But just like Elden Ring and all those games, if you're not on the wiki, you're missing out on stuff. Where the hell is it? I swear I put it away, but you just never know. Let's see. Okay. Wandering Merchant. Alright.
Remarkable recovery, really. The man was burned to a pleasure doing
They all know the story of the Sovereign, even though it's a big lie. Why bother voting? Yeah, see, I think that people, when they say only 40% of people voting, they call us lazy. I don't vote either. I'll be honest with you. I don't give a fuck. But I understand the sentiment that if you're not voting, then it'll vote for you. You know, that kind of way where it's like, well, by not choosing, then you're kind of choosing for someone else. I don't know. It's. I understand that, but I don't give a fuck. The reason I don't is I don't believe in politics. I don't believe that they have the option to change it all. I think it's all self-serving.
Contrary to the name,
coming from a country where we fought for our independence, we fought to be a republic, and thus fought to have an actual government. Like, people died so that we could have a government, but that wasn't really why we did it either. Because when we finally got our government, we put an Englishman in charge. Anyway, that's a whole different. We won't talk about that. That was the caveat, and of course, then we have the 6 counties as well. But anyway, my issue with it is we fought to be independent. I don't see it as fighting to have our government. That's a whole different thing. And then, like, I had this chat with my father, and he is extremely, like, this man grew up in very poor conditions in Ireland back then when times were different, and he is hyper religious, you know, and he's also a very, like, devout when it comes to politics. So I very rarely talk to him about it because it just starts endless fights and stuff. But it was interesting though. It was interesting to hear him because he was like, I basically said that there's countries out there that don't have a government by choice, but all of the social pillars are still there. You know, the police are there for law and order. You got the fire brigade for, you know, fires. You've got hospitals. You've got the schools. All the social pillars are still there. You know, they didn't. People aren't just going to walk off their job. They were going to do that anyway. So these people are here to keep the social standards that we have. Except now we're not paying taxes towards. You know, now we're not paying taxes towards a government, and you're not paying TDs and ministers, no, whatever the hell you call them in your fucking country. It's the same thing. These junior idiots that want to be the next person, like same as in America. If the fact that you're paying an entire Senate to do the job of one person, and just stuff like that. Like, there's just tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars of salaries going to nothing, just fucking nothing, when it should be pumped back into all of these things I just talked about, like education system, health system, law and order, all that kind of stuff. Like, I know it's like you can't trust the cops, I get it, and our judge and fucking jury system has been a laughing stock as well. I get that, absolutely. The world over is just full of corruption, so that stuff needs to be redefined for sure. I would sack everybody on the spot and begin again as a new system, even if it was something as dumb and futuristic as like the whole pre-crime system, you know, something like that. I would obviously that doesn't exist, but I would start a new program. But people would just use that as an opportunity to go fucking crazy. So you can't let law and order break down that easy. You'd end up creating a national emergency. But yeah, I had a chat about that, and he was like, he couldn't see past the government, you know, he couldn't see. He's like, we need this system in place. I'm like, tell me why. Why do I need that system in place? Tell me what the government actually does. And honestly, he spieled off all this stuff, and I go, no, they don't have anything got to do with education. That is the Board of Education, and that is a social pillar that already exists, you know. So every time he listed off this stuff, he even broke it down to stupid stuff like the roads and all this stuff, road taxes and that. I was like, oh my god, have you seen any of that money actually go back into the roads? Have you done fucking backflips on your car over the potholes? Like, come on. So yeah, it was just stupid. I know there is certain countries, Netherlands and a few others, that don't operate a exact like government as you see, like and they seem to be doing awfully fine. Anyway, sorry for getting ranting and raving about this stuff. All right, here you go. This is where you actually buy it. I thought you get it from the other merchant. There's the jadeite orb I was talking about. And you can get that if you want some other stuff. Makeshift jail key. He also sells some of this stuff. I don't know if these are fake or real. Fairy stone. I think they're spelt wrong. There's one that's like woke stone shard. Yeah, similar to the genuine article, it does not share its function. So these are fakes. But I don't think the Beastron mask is. Pass for a Beastron while wearing it. Okay, we'll do that. I just don't know if we're allowed to take this off. Alright, equip. Yeah, equip. Alright, so now he's going to think we're a Beastron. Even though, like, can you not see that our arms are the same?
Exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Alright, try to get random there.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use
This
clinging
will,
to every last
I feel bad though. I'm surprised Scooby, because he's Beastron in the party. Oh, that was kind of cool. I mean, the thief does that. I'm surprised he doesn't mention it. Alright, let's get going because it's almost nighttime. You don't want to be out at night. They mostly come out at night. That new Alien movie coming out, I really wish we could get another Alien game. There was trying to do a sequel to Alien Isolation. And it's called Alien Blackout. But it became like this mobile mess or something. I don't know what happened to it. All I ever wanted was an Alien Isolation sequel. Yeah, did it even come out? Survival game, 505. Yeah. A unique fear-inducing. Not in 2019. It became a mobile mess. It's not the same. Problem with Alien Isolation is it's Sega, and the company they got, because Sega didn't really make it, the company they got to do Creative Assembly are off doing other things. They actually much prefer to do strategy games, and Total War and Halo Wars and War. Go on through. Okay, we made it, boys. That was easy. Didn't even check the rest of her body's supposed to be fur.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Oh yes. The solar eclipse is happening. Ooh, now. But I don't have a great view to catch the glimpse of it. Please, whatever you do, don't look at it directly. I wish I didn't have to tell you that, but I swear to God, there's people that you have to tell. Now there is special boxes and glasses you can use to look at it, but you shouldn't use those either. They're not tried and true, no matter what people say. These are the same people buying 3D glasses, and yeah. That industry sure went well. Alright, let's keep going. We already have a port crystal back there, so that's fine. Oh, look at this. We're slowly moving into a BATTAHL. Nice, the second area. It's taken me long enough,
so much. I worry for your poor spy.
Whee! Nice. I just want to get a glimpse of this place. Look at the green soil slowly becoming the red soil as we go. Oh, listen to that. What is that? We fought a Medusa at the start of the game and I never saw it again. What is making that noise?
Gathering materials makes for dull
Look at
work.
it. We made it finally.
So,
who the fuck is this?
after breaking free of the chains of slavery,
Pathfinder. Creepy.
You return of your own volition.
Yes.
This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouse's burrow in BATTAHL.
Rockmouse's burrow. Oh. This is like the first time the game has ever told us to go somewhere specifically.
Methinks it is where you will find that which you seek.
I wonder, do we have to keep the Beastron mask on? I hear that you can talk to other Beastrons with it, and it will actually like put them in your favor, you know, that kind of way. But we're also lying to them, which is kind of messed up. And obviously, if you're of the Beastron race yourself, you don't need the mask at all. Let's save you a few buckos. Look at this place. It's a hell of a mix. Please don't push me off the edge. Oh my God, Randolph, why'd you do that? Because he moved forward, it loaded the animation. Nice. Oh, there was a griffin, but that's not what was making that noise. No, something else is making that noise. Let's see, can we fight this thing? We got the concussive step, which you can use to bounce off things. And we just got ensnare, which shoots. Nice. I swear, some of these
Not a foe in sight.
vocations, these classes have thought of everything. And then others,
How are we to prove our
they miss very simple things. Like, take for instance the dual spear not having any range. Did I just kill him? Schmackadoo! see ya. These guys are cool. Let me bounce off them. Boink. Nice. Could try and fight that griffin. Now, normally with the griffins, when they fly over like that, they're not meant to catch you. They're actually flying from their nest to certain areas. Oh.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Where is he?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Flew out there somewhere.
Strike true. Let's the beast
There he is.
flee.
So you want to follow the griffin to its nest,
No sense
and
letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early
you can
commitment gets
get some
started.
goodies. Because the griffins are sort of like nice. They're kind of goofy. It's definitely flying around here somewhere. They're like magpies. They carry everything. Oh, it actually wants to fight. Bring it, bitch. I gotta be careful I don't have my shield right now. Where you going, boy? Gotta be quick to get the fuck out of there. Gonna land. These guys like to run away too. Kind of sucks. There you go. Oh. No. I can't give them shields either. That's why I like the duo spear so much. Come on, land, you motherfucker. Welcome to BATTAHL. Gripping in your face. Now Jody's gonna charge. Gotta hit him while he's charging. Hit him and it'll knock him out of the sky. Go on, yeah. Maybe I can use ensnare on him. Sheesh. There you go. There you go. Come on, boys. Nice. Alright. Ride him, cowboy. Yee-hoo. Down, bitch. This is fucking fun. Doing not much damage though. Oh, he's fallen, he's fallen. Gotta watch the enemy very closely. Yes! Now slam that triangle button and watch that hellfire. This is usually where the griffin will fly away. They get extremely scared. Stab a hole. That's it. Very little damage. That's not good. Alright. Try this fucker if he flies away. That you get bloody? Oh shit. You a bad bitch. Try and get him with the helmet splitter up here. Yeehaw! Fuck, I want to stay up there. No! Did I fuck it up? He might land, hold on. Come on. Where is he? Where is he? I think he's flying away, is he? No! Wait, Sphinx is on! Oh no, she's gonna die! You stupid idiot! Oh my, why did she jump off though? Alright. So the griffin will fly away to preserve itself, but it will also lead you to its nest sometimes. That was funny. I should have stayed up there. You just never know. Sometimes it's at the 1 bar, sometimes it's 2.
My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
She's kind of flying over again. Hold on. Oh, fuck. These are like cool barbarian goblins. That helm splitter is almost too high. Yeah, we're getting a lot of XP here. I'm out, lads. Have a good rest. Ah, cheers, and have a good one, man. Later. Where'd that griffin go? I didn't want to lose sight of him. Bong. Where'd that griffin go? God damn it. It will not lose its health though. That's a really nice thing the game does, but it holds on to the damage. It's just you have to find it again, you know. fought a good few griffins. There's the vocation again. See, look, we're already up to level 5 or 6. Just very fast, you know. You can pretty much...
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
You can pretty much level up a vocation within... If you're good at finding battles, within like a couple of hours. No, saying the griffin. Now, usually they'll go back to their nest. Sadly, the nest doesn't show up quite on the map until it has to. Which is nice though, like I was saying about, did I get it, did I call it right about Grand Canyon? Is that kind of what it looks like, Grand Canyon? Let me see. Oh baby, baby. These are just harpies. There's some of the older harpies, they're like tougher versions of it. They're so funny. They're called like granny harpies. They look like grannies. Oh, waggly titties and everything. Titties. It's a pretty big ass game. This is only area 2, and the third area is actually where we started the game. It's called the Volcanic Island, and I thought it was all just rocks because it was a mine.
Treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Oh yes, we shall have to. I think like the 90% of the fun of this game is the sheer amount of exploration. Like that thing over there, little rock, is like a ripstone. Just trying to see if Griffin's nest is nearby. Just to cut down. I know he flew away there. That's the problem. You're always going to bump into like 17 other things. Next. So tomorrow's the big update, right? Is that? I think they announced the what's it called? Yeah, all the avatar skins and stuff. Oh, do I see a big shadow? I do. Aha, he's back. Good lad. We need to get up there though. We don't fight him on this cliff. It says, fuck your chicken liver. How do we get back up there? Is it here? Yeah. Let's go, boys. Now, he shouldn't run away this time. I did want to find his nest though, because there's some banging goodies. There we go. I don't think he can do magic. I can. Ooh, damn, that was nearly all my health. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. Come on, you dumb bastard. How do you like dodge? How do you survive as a thief? Come on, heal, you dumb bastard. Ow. Damn, you let him get away. Alright, come on, get him on the ground. I think he healed a little bit though. Nice, I'm trying to use that ensnare to see if it helps. His weak point does seem to be his beak, in my understanding, but not always the case. But he's not actually down, you gotta keep attacking him. Not until his body is rocked. Oh, he kind of got stuck there a lot. Come on, bitch.
Recklessness has done them no favors. They will preserve their strength.
Nice, right in the fucking face. Come on, boys. Don't stand there. Fucking wreck him. Waking up. This one's a lot tougher. We might get like 4K for this. Watch out. Don't get too close there. Getting pissed. Hit that beak. Hit that fucking beak, lad. He's running away again. Nope. Damn, look at that tiny chip damage we're doing. That's useless. Alright. Might do his magic. Doesn't seem like ensnare will get them from far away. It's trying though. Oh no, don't fall off the edge of the cliff, you fuckers. AI. There he is. No! He's falling off the cliff. No, help this guy. Help Scooby up. Alright, even the AIs of the enemy is getting confused and falling off the cliff. Stop healing me. How do you heal him? Oh no, he's fucked off again. He's trying to get back up there. Come on, numbnuts. Fuck him, I'm gonna jump down there. Yeehaw! Jesus.
Focus your attacks. Focus the victory in hand. Let us finish this.
Fuck it. Ah, I can't move. Come on, you back. So dumb the AI is, they're like fucking miles away. Ah, that wasn't worth it. I took so much damage. Come on, you useless pricks. Jesus, almost a fatal blow there. Come on, please heal me. That's the problem. Waiting for the AI to heal me. I think I'm dead. Waiting for the AI to heal you is absolutely special ed stuff. I have like 200 health. Let's see, any of these any good? You won't let me use them. Could be dead. Let's try that for the meantime. Please heal. Fucking dumb bastard. That's kind of, to be honest with you, that's why I prefer the spear hand. And like once we finish this and maybe the warrior, I'll switch back to it because of the shield. I know it sounds crazy, but waiting for AI to get the fuck off their ass, the AI is already quite unfortunately pitiful, you know? It's just not it. Like, my shield, the dual spear, actually works on multiple targets. It's be foolish of me not to use it. Like, and now when I tell him to heal, he's not actually healing. Alright, where's this guy?
If we find an opportunity to retreat, I say we take it.
Where'd he go?
It's hardly cowardice if we've no hope of victory.
Where's the griffin? He's all the way over there?
Let me think on that a while.
Poor bastard's
I shall
confused.
heal you at once. Halt, if you please.
There is other types of heals that you
While
can do.
traveling the other way, I have a treasure chest hidden in the very
Oh, I'm gonna lose fall damage again. Hey, I need to get that beat. We got wolves coming after us. Get down here, bitch. Ooh, took a nice bit of damage there. I have like 3 AI and not a shagging brain between them. Come on, whenever you feel like healing me, that'd be great.
Perhaps we had tied them out.
I don't stand a chance against us now.
Oh, I'm hurt again. It's that stampede he's doing. Fuck it, there's a wolf in on here as well. The wolf nearly doing more damage than the griffin. Go figure. Come on, you griffin bastard. Ooh, almost a fatal blow. Oh my god, I'm pressing to snare and he misses. Come on, knock that head down. There you go. That's more like it. This should finish it. Yeah. Come on. Look at him, I'm right in his fucking face. James. teeth just like the spear hand. Also extremely reliant on oh fuck, magic. Very reliant on stamina.
You may not die in battle. Die from being.
Fuck me. Come on, heal me, heal me. Come on, I'm like a drop of health. Get down here, bitch. Damn, poor Scooby just taking it in the face. What a legend. It's because he's a warrior. Come on, pull that bitch out of this guy. Where is he? He's coming back, watch out. Look at that speed. Scary. Stuck over here. It's crazy how big the battles are, you know. That got me. Why can't the ensnare lock on? Boys. Oh, get down, bitch. Battles are so big that it drags like 3 or 4 other enemies. Nice. Go, 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 go. Come on, finish this bitch off. Nice. Oh my god, look at that. 7,000. Wow. If I thought it would give me 4,000 because they usually give me 2,000. I'm giving fucking 7,000 XP. That was fun. A little bit tougher with the teeth.
Striking view. Why do we not linger here?
Is that a shrine? Whoever built such a place. These kind of statues point towards some cool stuff. There will maybe some secrets behind the waterfall. I'd say the thief vocation looks like that concussive step maybe would let you jump up on even higher things. That's like most of games, you know, you're not really starting to see the real fun and benefit of a certain class until that last quarter, you know. You're getting all those cool unlocks. This is no different. What is this?
I grant you lightning's fangs.
Leave him alone. Jesus Christ, don't die to a griffin, but die to a fucking wolf. Oh my god.
Yes, master.
They look like one of those Tasmanian tigers, if you've ever seen those. Really cool. It's like a Tasmanian tiger is an old tiger that has been extinct, unfortunately, but look truly otherworldly.
Is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I suppose you get too comfortable with something like the shield.
There, master. Red wolves. Seems our foe has recognized our victory.
'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst.
Ah, what is that hitbox? Would you fucking hit him right in front of your face? Some of these moves without a proper lock on, they show their ass a little bit. Alright. Am I blighted now? Jeez, look, he's got him by the fucking throat. Bring him back. Watch out, another one.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Where's he gone? Yeah, the ensnare is really nice, but no lock on, it just shoots off into the air. They've added some things to the teeth, I can tell. That little triangle finish off button is very useful. See? Oh. What's going on here? Are these evil sorcerers? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, we could do with resting. Did I pass by a campfire? Is there one here? I swear I saw some smoke nearby. The griffin fight was tasty, but I want to see if it has a nest nearby. Cause I got a port crystal out of a griffin nest. Yee-hoo. Oh fuck me. Watch out, some fucking Xena warrior princess. Why didn't that bitch heal me? Will you fucking heal me, bitch?
Watch your footing, Master. Losing your balance on an incline this sharp could be perilous.
I don't care about that. I want you to fucking heal me. Got to kill those mages. Is she evil? Okay, I can't even tell who's evil or not. I shan't let you get away. I shan't let you can't even get down.
I shan't let you get
I
away.
shan't let you get away. Here. How about this? I shan't let you fall off the cliff, you dumb motherfucker. Boom! Nice. The best way of describing this combat is clumsy, fun, easy to learn, hard to master. Oh my god.
Enough.
That was awesome. Oh no, that's my vocation. Someone else was level 3. I was thinking mine was leveling up a bit too fast.
I've got wares of every ilk.
I shan't let you get away. I think I might need this. I have some already, but I'll take another one. Just a basic poison healing. Happy Smear, Wakestone Shard for 5Gs. Not bad, not bad. I have a lot of money saved
Pleasure
up.
doing business with you.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Here we go. We can rest
Pick
here.
some now and use them when the need arises.
Arises. Good stuff. There's a random chance of enemies breaking your tent in the middle of the night. You sucks. Alright, everybody needs the heals. Everybody needs the buzzing. I shouldn't have started a new area with a new vocation. It's going to be like starting the game all over again. But it's kind of fun actually in a way, you know. Even through the trials and tribulations. We still
Arisen.
took down
I know of
Elder
at least
Griffin.
one
So.
location in the vicinity that may be
What?
of interest to you.
Oh, location.
Shall I tell you more?
I just said vocation for a second. How the fuck do you get down there? We got rain in the valley. Oh look, what is that? An insect or something? No, it's one of those lizard boys. How the fuck do you get down there? Rain in the valley. Rain in the valley now. Let's get down there. The ones with the small yellow triangles or diamonds on the map.
I espy the remains of an ox cart. To the fiends of this world.
Remember
hold
using that
nothing
biting
sacred.
wind to try and go faster. I didn't do anything. So Shaggy. I told you when you're in the when you're in the vicinity, get some good. These guys might be poison boys. Yep. Oh my fucking god. Oh my lord, I'm getting fucked up.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Do something, you pricks. Oh my god, the worst AI standing around. Told you, man, AI is so bad these days. Between Rise of Rome, this game, they're all Japanese, which is worse. Someone is using the same fucking program and handing around the office. Gotta get that tail, like all of the lizards. Once the tail is gone, they're incredibly weak. This one's been frozen. Damn it. Asps. Oh, they're known as asps. Cool.
My thanks.
No problem.
Here you are. Reckoned I owed you.
Brutes. This guy, are you okay? Who's that?
That gave me a fright.
Revive. Wakestone. I don't know who you are. Should I waste one on him? Go on, so it looks like he's half important. Fucking lazy bastard. You better be. Hello?
Heavens.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
That's how you say thank you?
I have no intention of swapping gossip.
Oh fuck you, I used the whole Wakestone on you bastard. Should have done that. Should not have done that. Oh my god.
A characteristic.
What is that?
We cannot hope to wait it out. We must press on.
I think he already sees us. Alright, let's pull him back here. We got these two NPCs helping. I thought his name had like gold writing. I thought I was in for some crack, you know? Oh my fucking god. I hate when that happens.
Must needs be vigilant. First time battle
such a fuck. Look, I'm not doing any damage on him. Oh my god. I'm scared. Oh, he's frozen. Someone's got a really good spell. Check this out. Bam! The whole way down his body. Alright, come on, attack him on his phone. Yeah, knock him down, go on. The snare is really good. Keeps also now he's down. Now he's press bang him. Keeps are really good. Whoa, we get up fast. Just fucking right angle. Keeps are good at climbing. Who's got that ice magic? I don't think it's us, sadly. It's one of the NPCs walking around. Just look at that, that's powerful shit. Physics engine in this game is on fucking real. Like, me pulling him back actually stopped him from falling over. So I was not helping my team there. Oh shit, he's going big mode. Nice, I'm on that head. Oh my god. You gotta love this game, I swear. Stab him in the pussy, call his mom pushy, bring her out for some Olive Garden. Come on, boys. Ah, fuck, I'm out of the way. God, this is fucking fun. Oh, press down button. Oh, Lord Jesus. They've used that flesh engine from the Ori engine is fantastic. I don't know what it is, but it looks amazing. Nice. Oh my god. How do you do like super attacks on him? There we go. We're knocking him over a lot. He's a fucking beefcake. Oh, he's going ape shit again. Oh, boys. I really wish we had a bubble of stamina as well as a bubble of health. I don't know how that works. It's like some kind of weird ogre or something. I am an ogre. That's cool. What's it supposed to do? Ooh, nice shot midair. Come on, pull him down. Oh shit, then he did the fucking suplex, man. Come on, you big heifer. When he's already down, how did I let go? Oh, that was wasted. Nice, what a shot. I'm on his arm. I'm on his fucking arm, boys. Okay, that's fucking cool. Go on. Pull that bitch down. I'm out of stamina then. Go on. Yes, 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 yes. Dude, that ensnare is so good. Oh, he's actually full. Oh my god, someone threw a rock on his face. Someone threw a rock on his face. Come on. Almost got him. Dude, who was doing that? Shit. Stab him in the custody. Helmet splitter. Helmet deep. In that bullshit. He's running off. He's scared. I'd be scared too. Scooby's still on him though. Scooby's gonna get some Scooby snacks out. Finish him. Ah, oh, fuck, man. Stamina is tough. Problem is, you gain way more stamina regeneration by just standing still. And who does that benefit? Archers and sorcerers. Don't benefit me. Finish him. Yes. Let's go. Ogre, so it was an ogre. I am an ogre, but these are like upgraded versions. Who was doing that ice magic?
This is for you, Master.
Oh, thank
I
you.
thought it might come in useful.
You know my shit. Whoever was doing that ice magic, you need to fess the fuck up. I need to see, was it our mage? Because their vocation levels up too, and they get stronger too. Let's see. Was it something here? It's something I said. High scenario. Advanced form of conjures up long-lasting magical sigil that extends into budget. Ice Infinity, but it's just for ice weapons. Magic Bolt, Quick Spell. You actually have very little magic spells. What the fuck? How did you manage that? We'll have to switch you up. I don't mind you having heals, but my goodness. Where's your magic? Beatitude? Beatitude. Okay. Someone was doing crazy eyes. I don't think it was us. As sad as I say, I think it's either this guy, but there was another mage. He might have died.
Will not go.
Yeah, look at this guy here. Who's this person? Badass.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Yeah, I don't want to. I already revived that other person. What's this? Salmon. Investigation log 18. Inscriptions 2 phases to make out. Okay. I'd always say to make out.
There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore.
Where?
I can take us there.
Okay.
Using knowledge I gained beyond the rift.
Using knowledge, it's just here, you bastard. Alright, let's do this game. Sorry, this game's used to so molish, you know, you just want to keep going. The Rocky Lair. Oh, Rocky, I was wondering where you went. Rocky. What should be another ogre? That's my luck. Oh, Jesus.
Foolish to rush headlong into battle against such a foe.
Yeah, something's sleeping down there.
We might prevail. Shall we try our hand?
What is it? Just some lizards?
God.
What the fuck is that, man?
Poison or
It's a big ward. Damn.
Take the power of ice and turn it against our foe.
Yes. How do you do that? Where'd he go? What if he's got... Why is he half dead? Oh shit. Leave our maids alone, you prick.
You'll not live to regret this.
Ah, he's too fast to be using that on him, I think. Ooh, that almost one-shot me. Kill me now.
Certainly, Arisen. I'll mind my business.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but... Oh, look, he's too strong to pull down. Sheesh. Ain't too strong to ride, though. Like that, bitch. Eat it. We got 2K for that, and he flipped around like a big fat
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Thank you. So what do you call it? Sinister Fang. I like that. That was cool. Someone shouted Garm, as in the Norse dog, the Norse wolf. Putrid gold. This is all the people who fall in there. Nice ogre here.
You would gather materials here, Master.
I think he killed
Can
one
we
of the
really
fucking
afford
ogres.
to carry more?
Oh yes, of course we can. Copper stone. It's kind of that point when you reach a new area, you just want to try out everything. It's quite enough for that. He could probably have some treasure in there. Yeah. Well, there could have been rocks and explosives if you're having a bit of trouble. Oh man, all that for the spells. So many spell books around. People saying there's not enough
Yon
skill.
chest lies maddeningly close.
I can divine no way to reach it.
Just because you a pussy. Alright, this will be the good one. Yeah, come on, weapons. Come on. Wings asunder. That looks like a duo spear. It fucking is. A duo spear modeled after griffins in flight. Curved blades resemble imperious. Oh wow, dude, that could be better than the one we have. Knockdown power is outrageous. 286. Shit. Dang. That's some good stuff right there. Hell yeah. Knockdown power, I honestly think may be better than just straight up damage. Because the damage will come. But if you can't knock them down, you're gonna die quicker, right? But the knockdown power, you see the difference. Like, there's a lot happening. Every battle is quite messy like that, which is fun, you know, because anything can happen, good and bad. But you see the difference between them, like almost stumbling and sometimes falling, and until you fully knock them down, you can do it. Once they're fully down, you do that triangle move, and it can do almost the whole life bar, you know. But they have to be fully knocked down, and you know you can get a little bit confused between full knockdown state versus
So the paths splits
just
here.
stumbling and shit.
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed.
It can be a little messy. I think the lock-on is part of it, but I could see it also being a complete disaster having a lock-on in this game without Griffin flying around like that, like a dragon. So in a way, I like it. It just really does fuck up the where the moves hit, though. That's the only problem.
Why don't we have a taste?
Some nice
There's
figs.
surely no harm in it.
What happened here? Is this
You
another
ought
person
to exercise more restraint.
telling me to come here? Is there something here? Just that damaged caravan, which usually leads to some goblins hiding or something. Nice. Liking this area. I know it took me a while to get here. I think it's just the way this game goes, you know, you can piss through all the levels.
Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking.
Rations you lacking? I think there's one spell. I hear lizards or something nearby. I think that's the ox making that noise. I think there's a spell later on that will recover the rest of this health that can never be healed unless you rest. Some way of doing it.
The view from here is superb.
The plan is...
Might we not pause a moment?
I don't think I need to max out the thief vocation.
Red Earth.
We'll go as far. There's one where you gain health from killing enemies. I think that's either the thief. What's this? Is the griffin from earlier? Nice. I didn't even fucking take it off its body. I'm so stupid. That will stay there and rot away, and then a new griffin will come. See, it's already got flies on it. It's kind of cool, isn't it? But like I said, it probably had a nest nearby, and you're almost better off to follow it back to its nest. But you will find nests and things like that. It'll show up. I don't expect another port crystal or anything, but you never know. It was a shitload of money as well. Yeah, it's a cracking little game. I could see, the plan is I'll probably end up, just the way timing is, I'll probably finish Final Fantasy Rebirth first.
I'll collect that.
And then?
You needn't trouble yourself.
Honestly, I'd say this one before Rise, because Rise seems like it could be nearly finished. And then people are saying, no, that's a 40-hour game. Even people speedrunning it. So there must be another map, because what I've seen so far, I've taken care of a lot of
I'll
stuff.
wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true.
And then I want to do the warrior vocation for it, just for sheer ass whooping, and I believe that it has a health augment and a strength augment, which is something that we need for
Shall I tell you more?
multiple of our builds. But yeah, I think the duo spear will be my, my late game, end game build. I just enjoy it more. I enjoy the shields. I enjoy the little teleport that we have. I enjoy everything about it. I think it's the speed as well is amazing. There's a good chest over there. I don't know how I get over there. Is that actually another fireplace that close? What's this? Blueberry? Griffin pinion. Yeah, which is really cool when the griffin's flying over. You just drop feathers. Just drop feathers on the ground. It's pretty cool.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we
There's
can't make
another
our way over to it?
camp over there. Jesus, must expect you to die a lot. That's me for you. But yeah, really fun game. They're all really good in their own way, and they all have things that hold them back. So when people ask me which of those three, Rise of the Throne, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, it comes down to picking your poison. Are you a massive Final Fantasy fan? Then hell yeah.
Tent and keep dry from the rain.
There's no great shock
If you like
to me.
the first Dragon's Dogma, you like a little monster hunter, then this is for you. And if you want that good old Souls-like Team Ninja Japanese goodness, then yeah, Rise of the Throne, Monster Bags. Now most of this stuff
There's
is
a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore.
goodies. There was another
I can
chest
take
up
us
there.
using knowledge
Fuck.
I gained beyond the rift.
There, yeah, of course, yes. Alright, let's hope it's another smaller cave. Like, people would piss and moan that was a tiny little cave. I loved that was a tiny cave. What's this one called?
I never would have expected to find
Rocky
a cave in a
Crevasse.
place like this.
Might I recommend prevention?
Fuck, these are goblins. These are goblins.
Yes, master. Hasten to your
Should have known by the human effigies. This guy's still alive. Hold on, let's get explosive. Boom, motherfucker. Yeah, take that, you bitch. Oh, you want some, motherfucker? Beat it! Good job, lads. I don't know who I am anymore. Oh, that was sexy. A little stab behind. That'll be something to look forward to going back to duo spear. We got that new spear right there. I won't go back for quite a while though. I'm gonna put a good bit into Keith and then some into
Well, I'm sure there's still
warrior, like I said. Get some of those. It's the augments we're after. You don't get to keep anything else, sadly. But in those levels, like we're getting a good bit of health through this thief and dex as well. But really, what deals with the mystic duo spear is magic and strength. We couldn't tell. So yeah, doing sorcerers and that helps as well. There's more stuff in here. I think it's all goblin stuff.
Found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I need to throw my pawns around a bit more. That's their fun. Code number 397. Okay, missus, if you got a car, I can always go jump on the meat and beat. Fuck, I didn't look. Oh my god. I just threw that in my face. Beat it. Beat it. Beat your meat. Oh, that's a big fucker in the back there. Sheesh. I could put a ring on here, which I might just do. Maybe let you. Oh, maybe it does. That's good. It says it will allow me to do more damage from behind. Maximum amount of weight. Okay, we don't really need that. Let's put it on the left finger. Attack focus from behind. Let's try that. That seems like a thief's go-to, right? So I wonder what behind actually means. Oh, I like that bestial noise he makes. Yeah, we'll move over here and do our usual hateful 8 of Fortnite. Oh, nice, 3 grand, but we're really here for this boy. You guys want to run a few, or you want to wait tomorrow, whatever? All good. Nice, we got some new daggers. Are they better? I look almost identical. Yeah, they are better. They're called the Bardich, or Bardiche. The blades were severed from pole arms for quicker handling, especially deadly against humanoid. Now, it says that, but I doubt it's actually any more damage on humanoids. But we get a very clean extra 60 and another 32 already knocked down. You gotta understand that knockdown power is coming into effect every time you hit. So when you do something like the Helm Splitter, which is like multiple 6, 7, 8 hits. Shit, dude. Nice. This is great. I'm liking this new area already. I didn't realize how much I had kind of stalled myself being there. Oh, now they're waiting for us. That's cute. Let's see if these are any better. Can't see a fucking thing, but we'll take it. Look at him running for me. Okay. Nice. So I've got a nice little mix of characters. Yeah, our sorcerer could be stronger. I'll have to do something about that. But the Sphinx one we got, she's actually a little badass archer. I have no intention of getting rid of her, and Scooby's just doing his own thing.
Fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I noticed you can't change the pawns into any of the newer vocations. I wonder, is it too dangerous, or is it broken? I don't know. They can't be like a mystic spear hand or a trickster or anything like that, as far as I can tell. Try it. He's only got warrior, thief. These all the upgraded ones. So you got like.
Tis overly narrow and ill-suited to combat.
Still a lot. Like still like 8 or so for them to choose.
Our business and be quit of this place.
Okay.
There is naught to be gained from lingering.
So we are heading down here. That's the big city of this place. It seems to be. You can kind of see it there too. So we're heading. This area is fucking massive. And it goes all the way out here too. All the little places. And the last area is this, which in itself seems small, but trust me, it's not. It's far from it. That's where we're going. Seems like there's another small little settlement over here as well. I like it. I like it like that. Nice.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Oh.
They're a chatty bunch, aren't they? Chatty chatty bum bum. Alright. We shall rest up for the night. Oh, I should have equipped skills. I don't think it matters anyway. Because to unlock new skills, you still need to go to a vocation place. So, yeah. Looks like we made it. Brand new area. We're chilling. Lovely. Save and return.